Alright, I'm Bolo Bravo Sierra. We are playing Off the Grid. It is early in the morning. It is approximately 3:58 a.m. and we are going to test if the lobbies are a lot easier at basically 4 o'clock in the morning. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, like the video, comment down below, and if you'd be so kind, make sure you share the video. Let's get into Off the Grid early morning lobbies. Let's go. Yo, good morning, everybody. All right, what are we going to be running with? Let's see. I typically run dual recons. That gives you, with the dual recons and the limb accelerator, that'll give you full visibility. Basically, you can see through the walls the entire game. Road runners, because I mean, let's be real, like it recharges pretty quickly, and you can constantly keep running. So super speed, being able to see through walls, like that's dope. Tacoma obviously is probably still one of the best guns, SMGs, and then I'm going with the Kestrel. This Kestrel build specifically is the Public Sorrow build. If you don't know who Public Sorrow is, he's probably like number 2 or 3. Definitely number 1 in the US, and 3, I believe, in the world. So that's what we're going to run with. Hopefully we don't run into a bunch of bouncing bombers. Like, that is getting extremely annoying.
It's just foreplay. Welcome to pre-match.
Good. Get over here. Guess your early lobbies, you ain't got anybody in it. Oh, there we go.
Stay alert. You've being tagged by a hostile cyber limb.
Enemy down!
bouncing bomber. Bouncing fucking bomber. About to put him on too. Holy moly. You know what my theory is? There's going to be a couple sweaties on this game. Usually sweats, there'll be like one or two that don't sleep. A wreck in the lobbies. That's what's going to be happening. Alright, let me fix YouTube real quick. Alright, we're gonna land salty.
Let's move there.
Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I'm not moving there.
Teammate injured.
Hostile zeros over.
Teammate killed. Teammate assistance required.
Left arm lost. Fuck.
Alright.
Let's check this area.
Teammate eliminated by enemy.
Alright, we have a squad still in the plane. Probably gonna land with me.
Establishing connection. The paralyzer arm installed. Teammate redeployment successful. Armor plates at maximum supply. Teammate disconnected.
Of course, teammate disconnected.
Limb. Thumper's legs installed.
Hex is being
Oh,
extracted.
I know
in
you're here.
Storm
Where you at?
City. Don't just stand there. Go kill them and take their shit. Enemy hex extraction detected
Teammate
in
revival
OCO.
advisable.
You fucking morons
Teammate
not
has
know
zeroed
how to
themselves.
defend an extractor? What a brave little buds. And warning.
Installing drivers. The Javelina arm installed. We have enough
Overload
funds
is
to call the
started
drone.
faster than you can say ch-fucking-noble. Enemies extracting the
Establishing
hex.
connection.
Would you look at
The
that?
phosphor
Storm
fury arm
City!
installed.
Dang, I should have got rid of the phosphorus, the damn paralyzer. Oh, well.
Downloading drivers.
I better get
The
out of here.
phosphor fury arm installed. Extraction 100%. Hex data transferred. Teardrop op initiated. Objective: locate the hex and extract it using a hextractor. Check your map for details.
Come on, give me some money, man. I need more than that. There we go.
Alright, you fucking chicken shit pussies, the grid is
Yeah,
on
yeah.
hold.
Like, I wonder how bad that like hurts your
Heads up, guys. Zones will soon get
your
hot.
exposure
Everyone's
on like
favorite toys.
YouTube with that guy talking like that. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I'm almost positive the algorithm's
Quick
like,
order delivery imminent.
we're not gonna, anybody that's saying chicken shit in the game.
Hack the terminal. Teardrop op completed. Reward granted. Configuring drivers. Roadrunner's legs installed. Teammate has acquired a hex.
Enemy hex extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn assholes decrypt it.
Sufficient
Don't
balance.
let the
Loadout
grid
drone
touch
available.
you, or you are dead. Are we following that? I hope so. Attention all zeros, the grid overload zone's approaching.
Bouncing bombers, you hear that shit? Get on there. Let's piss off these people. There you go. Come get it.
Grid overload is paused. It's a moment for you to regroup. Yeah, call an old friend, do some yoga. This will be your last ship out, Snowflake. Respawns are shutting down. It's do or die.
Danger. You have become a target. Enemy cyberlimp has revealed your position. Restricted area out.
What are you doing?
All armor plates destroyed. Warning.
What
Blood
the-
loss detected. Killed.
Yo.
The grid will overload. 10 seconds.
Teammate injured.
The grid is about to have a
Well, that sucks. Alright, we got a deal damage with the LMG. That's almost halfway done. Deal damage with the assault rifle. Where are we at on the battle pass? Excuse me, we have 4 days left. We're at 68. I got to get to 70 to finish this one. Technician Shades. We're almost done. I think we can do it in 4 days. Easy. Alright, this is like right in my face. Alright, so let's see. What is trending right now? Let's see. Currently trending is PlayStation. I wonder why. I'm assuming maybe because of Call of Duty. Grayson Allen, Kennedy Center. May have to do with that Trump posting a tweet about the Kennedy Center not having trans shows or something like that. And then SmackDown. Was that in relation to WWE or WWF, what it used to be a long time ago? For all you youngsters, it used to be called the WWF until the WWF sued the WWF, which is the World Wildlife Federation, sued the World Wrestling Federation, and so they had to change the name. Fun fact: Frenza, don't have no idea. Delhi, I'm assuming India. Retail. Sonya, Drag Race. Okay. Go Kings Go. Is that NHL? Yep. Or yeah. Umley. I don't know what that is. Go Kings Go is trending in sports. Collier. Lena.
They try to play me so I don't go out without my blowout. Brought that 380, all of my brothers pray for their mothers, cause I can't tame them, got no answer, can't kill their cancer. How can you blame them? I was hoping I could be open with all my feelings, but not fuck it. I take that bucket without no ceilings. I've been praying, but I ain't saying that I ain't stressing, I ain't moping, cause I'm just hoping I learn my lesson. I need G's for all my G's, so could you please try?
The JFK files are about to be released by Donald Trump.
Just praying for answers. I know they
and we're just gonna expose everything, aren't we? Holy shit.
They plotting on newcomers right through the city. My reefer reeking, my speaker speaking, my conscience stressing, but I be knowing that he be tweaking. Say I was thinking this weekend we get to Lincoln rolling some of that good in the wood and we fought the Lincoln She understanding my language, I think she speaking well. She ease the pain on my brain, it's causing my people hell. And since you looking, I'm looking, maybe we find a way to put your heart to the surface and put your mind away. They dropped us here on a dying planet without permission. No pot to piss and they're trying to offer you propositions. What about my struggle be funny? They call it entertaining. Niggas got them snakes in they huddle, watch who you entertaining. All about my freedom, so I'ma need them to come correct it. Thinking I'm your enemy, all your energy misdirected. I shed a tear for my people, I struggle to be connected. I got that call from my cousin, I'm glad we reconnected. Why they always hating on moves we making and trying to slow 'em? Wish I could give you that reason, but I don't even know.
Alright, hitting salty again. I don't like the map. We probably need to go over all the stuff like I do in every video of the things I need to fix. Like I can't even move around the map. There we go. Like you gotta take the mouse.
Let's check this area out.
I have other stuff to do.
No longer relevant.
It looks like they're, I guess Doge is going to be doing the Department of Education audit next. Which, I think, for every good business, you need an audit. Like, you need to audit your stuff to make sure that you're trimming the fat. Like, that's common sense. And I can't believe it's taken this long for us to actually do it. You know why? My personal opinion, you have a lot of people that are politicians that have never ran a business. So they have no clue. Matter of fact, you get a lot of politicians that probably wouldn't even be employees. Or good employees at that. And then you got some that are just filthy rich that never had a job, that they got the money from whatever. So they don't even know how to run businesses or balance a budget because they never really had to because they're family members gave them the money,
Don't just
unlike
installed.
the rest of us who actually have to keep track of stuff like that. Balance budgets, pay bills. Why not the federal government? I mean, come on.
The Phosphor Fury arm installed.
I know that sounds radical.
Alright, you room temperature IQ motherfuckers. Don't let the grid
And to be quite honest with you, the politicians should be helping. Like
Teammate
it looks
redeployed.
extremely bad
something burning.
that you have people trying to help clean a budget and look for waste, and then all you're doing is hindering it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why not go in there and be like, okay, let's find out where we're actually wasting money.
Thumper's legs
And are
installed.
extracting the hex right
I
now.
don't understand what the problem is. Is it how they're going about doing it, maybe?
Rival hex extraction initiated. OC. Be advised, enemy initiated
Took way
hex
too long.
extraction in
I
Stork
should have
City.
led way further. I mean, don't get me wrong, we probably could do it a little bit more peacefully, and maybe instead of every 5 seconds posting something new, like get it all collectively together and then release it together in a maybe a formal report.
Kill 'em and take their shit.
But I get it. We're trying to spark engagement and keep people.
Slow your roll, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. This is a good time
Supporting
for you to
it.
do some of those breathing exercises to deal with your anxiety.
And hopefully at the end of the day, we're going to save some money.
Enemy hex extraction detected in Little Keys. Get your sorry ass
Roadrunner's
over there
legs
before those
installed. Hostile cyberweb is tracking you. Taking countermeasures.
Enemy down!
loadout package started. You've got
You are losing
Haha.
blood.
We both went down. You dumb dumb. Do. I guess they're not coming for me. They're just gonna let me die.
Biological options not detected.
Bouncing bombers. Like, I wish they'd take that out of the game. It's not even making it fun anymore.
And are extracting the hex right now.
Teammate injured.
Oh, you know what I need to add to the notes? Custom lobbies. I totally forgot that.
Teardrop op initiated.
Let me put that in.
Objective: fly through all
Sorry,
the marked
guys. I
checkpoints
I
using
like
the jetpack.
keep like
Follow the
notes as I
markers.
play because
Oh
Teammate
shit,
death
we got a
detected.
grid
something's
overload
wrong with
warning.
me.
Your safe space is shrinking.
You have enough funds
The
to call
grid
it. Redeployment
is about to have
successful.
a meltdown worse than Fukushima on steroids. Enemy is extracting the hex and, would you guess,
Loss detected. Jetpack damage. Detected.
I shouldn't have
Initiating
done that.
system shutdown. Be advised. Teammate is returning to
brave
the
little
battle.
bud.
Just shat on my KD just now.
Hex in Little Kyiv.
Not that it's like a wonderful KD anyway. Alright, open sesame. Alright, I think I'm... Let's put here... Custom lobbies.
All right, thimble-headed gherkins. We paused the grid
Sufficient
overload.
balance. Loadout drone available. Body regeneration 100%.
Alright, we're gonna stop screwing around. We're gonna go...
Are you guys hearing the sound? It's kind of like a tick-tock sound. Yeah,
All right, let's
yeah,
go
you
to-
know what that is?
let's go to my
That is
team.
your resurrection timer ticking down. Hex is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there. Go kill them and take
What?
your shit.
Updating drivers. The Hammerhead's legs installed.
Enemy down!
Downloading drivers. Roadrunner's legs installed.
Don't let the
Armor fully
grid
stocked.
touch you, or you are dead.
I'm gonna
Are
play
we
conservative
following
with these guys.
I hope so.
Teardrop off
Overload
completed.
starting
Reward
faster than you
granted.
can say chur fucking noble.
Quick order delivery initiated.
Oh no, what?
Enemy
So
hex
look,
extraction
now it's gonna be in
detected
the.
at Little Key. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn assholes decrypt it.
What are they shooting at?
Be advised, enemy initiated hex extraction.
Leave the high power zone
The grid overload zone is on hold. Redeployment discount active.
Like, what are these two?
Vital signs improving.
Like honestly, everybody's trying to figure out his. Go, go.
weiß, was vor der Tür steht. Daher müssen Sie auf jede Bedrohung vorbereitet sein. Machen Sie sich mit Arm
Hostile hex extraction in Stork City. Go steal it for yourselves, you incompetent panty turds.
I should turn on the thing is, if I turn on the audio, I'm almost positive they are going to be probably not speaking English. I shouldn't say that.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the grid is about to have a meltdown.
I guess we're gonna play camping team.
Teammate assistance required. Teammate has crash landed. Death has resulted. Danger. Danger. Deadly overload imminent.
Check this area out.
The grid is on hold. Take a breath while you still can.
Hostile zeros over there.
Don't miss the
Health metric
opportunity.
increasing.
Hex extraction time is reduced.
Oh, we need to get that guy back.
Enemy is extracting the
Oh,
hex.
that's funny.
Would you look
Now
at
you're
that?
screwed.
Okay, listen up, you motherfuckers. It's gonna be an electronic Armageddon unlike anything you've ever seen. This shit will fry your
find money
brain
for you,
faster
buddy.
than a stripper's panties on payday. You hear that? What's that? Oh, yeah, that's the sound of your fucking safe space shrinking.
Sufficient funds. Load out. Alert, you are bleeding. Killed.
That sucks.
Redeployment successful.
I don't know why you got me back. Holy.
Be advised, you're marked by a hostile cyber.
Grid overload has been paused. Am I not merciful? Yeah.
Teardrop op initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked under blue.
Hostile hex extraction in Stork City. Go steal it for yourselves, you incompetent panty turds. Go ahead.
Stay alert. Detected. Genuine biological functions not detected.
The
I
grid.
think that guy was in the last game.
Stay away from the grid, or say hello to that nice warm place where the good. All right, you chicken shit pussies. The grid is on hold just for you.
Teardrop bomb failed.
And that's all you get, folks.
Attention.
Alright, we're probably gonna need I feel like the Tacoma may not be hitting as hard. Let's switch it up, shall we? Debating if I want to keep with the recons or go with maybe the bouncing bombers because they are broken. Let's do this. Let's compromise. Let's go with well, let's change it to the right because I'm more apt to hit the right. What? I haven't bought this one yet? Yeah, it's not that expensive. It's like I'm flush with guns tokens anyway. Alright, there we go. I can't believe I didn't already own that. I'm glad I went and looked. Let's make sure we got everything. I do want to make sure I have the left bouncing bomber. So left arm, I think I already have it though. Let's just double check. Oh, I need to go to inventory. Such a ding-a-ling. Alright, we're going to sort by epic. It's a cyber limb. Yep, I have both of them. I wonder if I have duplicates. Alright, let's what do they got going on? What games are they playing on YouTube? That's currently trending. Take a look at it, shall we? Go to home. If you guys get a chance, y'all should go check out Iceman Isaac. He's got a new video that just came out. He hadn't put one out, I don't think, in a while because his son was sick, but I think he's better now. So he's got a video where he goes over to the, I guess, the amount of people playing Call of Duty and how it's decreased. And he shows a bunch of statistics. It's pretty good. You should check it out. What is that video? Alright, give me a second, I'll show you. It's called It's Actually Happening. Okay, let's see. This is actually happening. Call of Duty breaks record low numbers. What does the future hold? I'd say there's a lot of games that are out that are just other options that people are playing, and I think people are just tired of it. Like, it's almost like what's going on with our political system. It's like the year of people are fed up with the same shit and things not getting fixed. And Call of Duty is a prime example. I know it's a game and it's not politics, but I guess it all boils down to efficiency and effectiveness. And right now, Call of Duty is just in shambles as far as not being able to get rid of the cheaters. I don't know. I hadn't even picked it up, and it's sad because I was playing it a lot. Really didn't even stop playing it for very long, and then this is probably the longest. I take that back. When MW2 came out, like I took a huge break because it was just trash too. And then, but this time it's like I'm not even loading up. And you know what's sad? And I know I keep saying that, but I want to play so I can get the Terminator skin, but I feel like if I play, then I'm contributing to the game not getting fixed. So I think the people that are continuing to play are making it harder for the message to get across. I do want to go over some stuff that may trigger some people, but I want to go over it anyway. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Some of the things they found. Okay, so I just want to give y'all some examples of things that the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, led by Elon Musk, found several things that were wasteful in the U.S. aid, or USAID. One is the Diversity and Inclusion Initiatives, $1.5 million allocated to promote diversity, equity, inclusion in Serbia's workplace. Okay, I get it. I get what you're trying to do in other countries, but we've got major issues in our own country. We need to fix ours first. It's kind of like, let me give you an example. Think about it. If you're on an airplane, when they go over the safety measures of that plane in the event that it goes down, those masks drop down. What do they tell you? They say put the mask on first and then help the people on the plane. Think about that. Put your mask on first. So in other words, take care of yourself so you can help them. But if you're constantly helping them and not helping yourself, you're in the long run, you're not going to be able to help more people. So we've got to fix our house first. All right, what else did they do? Or find, I'm sorry. Cultural projects, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland. What the are we doing? $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia. Like, are these just secret payments to the CIA for paying people off? Or are we legitimately wasting money on stuff like that? $2.5 million for electric vehicles in Vietnam. Why are we buying another country electric vehicles? Why don't you buy $2.5 million in electric vehicles in the U.S.? Not that I even think that's appropriate. Like, what the are we doing? All right, we'll get back to it. I'm getting triggered.
Now go shoot him till they stop moving.
All right, so we changed out. We put the we gave in. Okay, guys, we gave in, and we're putting the bouncing bomber on. And this is the worst drop here ever, but we're gonna drop. OCO's like a rat's nest of hiding spots. Like, it's probably my least favorite drop.
Armor fully loaded.
But I mean, I guess if you want to get your loadout, it's probably a quick area because of the amount of and proximity of the boxes.
Limb pairing. The Javelina arm installed.
Am I getting that? It's white.
Configuring drivers. The Phosphor Fury arm installed.
guess I'm being not being sensitive to other countries and their cultural stuff. Like, why are we messing with their culture? Like, that's the worst thing you do. Is mess with somebody's culture. Like, you think they're gonna like you? You think they're gonna support you? All you're gonna do is make them mad. I do like how Marco Rubio is going to South and Central America.
Danger. You've been detected by a cyber limb.
Okay, you pigs, in 10 seconds, everything
Vital
in
signs
the
indicated.
grid will
All
be
armor
fried
plates
like
destroyed.
a bag of overcooked.
Alert, you are
what?
bleeding.
What?
Jetpack
Oh,
propulsion is
I thought
limited.
that was my team.
Teammate detected. Death
Oy.
detected. Initiating system shutdown.
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. But yeah, Marco Rubio's going to South and Central America is awesome. I think we should, it's long overdue. We should definitely work with our neighbors before we start gallivanting across the entire planet. And I mean, we just got to realign our priorities. I mean, for God's sake.
Teammate redeployment successful. Sufficient balance. Loadout drone available. Regeneration complete.
Let's check this area out.
Hostile squad launched Hex extraction in Little Kiev.
I'm on top of the world. Hey, how's it going? I don't even know how to do the emotes. Like, if anybody could tell me, that'd be cool.
Let's go there.
Sorry, I have other stuff to do.
No longer
Hex
relevant.
extraction detected in Osio.
That guy's probably like, dude, why am I playing with these idiots?
Enemy spotted! Never mind. Enemy zero sighted.
Leaper's legs installed.
Mm-hmm.
Armor fully loaded.
Let's go see what's over there.
Slow your roll, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. This is a good time for you to do some of those breathing exercises to deal with your anxiety. Enemy Hex extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry
The
ass
recon
over there
terminal
before those
installed.
goddamn assholes decrypt it! Attention, all you pussies.
Enemy
Shiny new
cyber limb
toys
has
are
revealed your
dropping
position.
in like it's hot.
Configuring drivers. The bounce bomber arm installed.
Someone's flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are extracting the Hex right now.
I swore I saw. Alright, let's just.
Teardrop op initiated. Objective, fly through all the marked checkpoints using the jetpack. Follow the markers on your map.
The grid will overload in 10 seconds. The grid is about to have a meltdown worse than Fukushima on steroids. Enemy Hex extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn assholes decrypt it. Someone's flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are extracting the Hex right now.
Alright, we're gonna do the bouncing bomber, so.
Quick order delivery inbound.
I really don't want to use it, but everybody else is using it, so why not? Yeah, if Marco Rubio can solidify our relationship with South and Central America, it's just going to be, I mean, I don't know if you've met people from South and Central America, but they are the hardest working people on this planet. Very family oriented, very
Don't get excited though, you're probably still
good
gonna
situation.
die
Those are good partners.
Enemy hex extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn
They're
assholes
positive
decrypt it.
relationships. Now, when we're dealing with some of these other countries,
For you, it's play to win after.
literally, what the heck just happened there? Where all they want to do is kill us and blow us up.
Teardrop op completed. Reward
I think
granted.
this spot is
Like,
worth
why do we
visiting.
keep hanging out with those friends?
Sufficient funds.
They're
Loadout
like,
drone
yeah, I
available.
want to be your friend as I kill your entire family. What?
Teardrop
Alright,
op
maggot
initiated.
scum, listen
Track
up.
down and eliminate hostile
See that
zero.
fucking
Target
grid?
proximity area is marked on your map.
Alright, folks, here we go with another announcement. The grid overload is starting to move faster than you can say.
Let's move there.
Enemy is extracting the hex in, would you guess? Storm City. Hostile squad launched hex extraction in Little Kiev. Alright, you fucking chicken shit pussies, the grid is on hold. The redeployment discount is on.
Stay alert. You've being tagged by a hostile cyber limb.
Your IQ, asshole. Don't let the grid touch you or you're dead. Got it? Hear that? What's that? Oh, yeah, that's the sound of your fucking safe space
Danger. You've
shrinking.
been detected by a cyber limb.
Enemy hex extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn
Enemy
assholes
zero
decrypt
sighted.
it. The grid overload paused a moment to regroup. If you got any hexes on you, there is not a better time to extract them.
What do I think? Is the lobbies easier? I'd say there's probably not as many sweaty people or really good
Teardrop op completed. Reward
on
granted.
early in the morning, but there's going to be people that actually can play the game,
Teammate
like
injured.
myself or something
Teammate
that are
killed. Teardrop
in the
op
game,
initiated. Track
trying to
down
take
and
advantage of
eliminate
that
hostile zero.
situation of the
Target
lobbies being
proximity area
easier.
is marked on your map.
Cobra here with another public service announcement. Grid overload is starting to move faster than you can say.
got you, buddy.
Over here with an important announcement.
Teammate
Someone
redeployed.
has flipped the big switch and is extracting the hex right now.
Hostile zero.
No longer viable.
Bought the grid.
Program ops completed. Reward granted. Bonus target activated. Track down and eliminate previous targets outlined.
No, no.
Biological
I was right
emissions
by the
not
window.
detected.
What an idiot. I do want to clip that bouncing bomber just so I can
Provider needed ASAP.
show how annoying it is. It like makes it where you can't move or operate. It's kind of like the paralyzer, but worse. At least the paralyzer, you got.
You have enough funds to call the drone. Body regeneration 100%. Teammate redeployment successful.
Dead. Okay, folks.
Enemy cyber limb has
Yeah, we
revealed
can
your
stick
position.
together.
Grid or say hello to that nice warm place. Alright, slow your roll, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. Take a breath. Do some yoga while you still can. Wanna play God but don't have his money? Bring your friends back to life at a discounted price for a limited time only. Zone overload warning.
All armor plates destroyed. Stay alert. You being tagged by a hostile cyber limb.
Let's move there.
Alright, you chicken shit pussy. The grid is on hold just for you. Get yourselves
I got
together
down
so
to the
we can
honey
continue
of
this
my
fun.
coffee. Wish the gas didn't hurt you. Like if you're the one who.
Teammate injured.
Ooh, baby, what's up, my buddy? Granddad, it's past your bedtime. Actually, no, it's Granddad gets up early. What are you doing, bro? Like, for you, I'm almost positive you haven't been to bed yet. You need to get this game, Davey. Like, I need you to get this game. But yeah, it is early. Good morning, Davey. Or good evening, however you want to. Yeah, correct. I know. I know you. We still talk about Davey. Guys, chat, everybody. We played Ark, and we had our own server, dedicated server, and literally, Davey was on it for like either 36 or 38 hours straight, to the point where like he was like not making any sense. We're like, dude, you need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. But yeah, Davey needs to start streaming. I saw he had a setup going, but I woke up like 6 p.m. Yeah. I volleyball. Where are you doing that, or somebody else doing it? I don't know. But yeah, Davey, you need to get this game and start playing. Wait, how's it already loading into a game? Past 24 hours, I started stuttering. Yeah, that was commitment. Ark is fun, but dude, Ark is like crack, dude. It's like, I don't want to say crack. It's like, I don't know. What do you? Where it's just nonstop? Like, you could be playing it and like days go by, or at least hours, and I don't know. Like, it's a grind. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, Davey, download the game off the grid. Oh, Davey, did you see the thing on the machine guns? Like, I think they're gonna make it where you can get a machine gun. Yeah, it is designed to be addictive, like everything in life, right? Ark is like the TikTok of games where you know what it is? It's like you start working on a task, right? And then you work on another task, and as one task getting done, you start another. It's just constant, like, and then it's almost becomes like a full-time job, where I felt like I was literally having to go around and constantly keep updating everything, or feeding things, or changing things, or doing something. Yes, there have been bills pushed. Oh no, why are we abolishing the, what do you mean? I don't know, some of those things we may need. What is NFA? I know alcohol, tobacco, and firearms suppressors will be the first to go through. Yeah, I mean, that's just silly. Like, what is the suppressor doing? I mean, I know when I'm hunting, I want my gun to be suppressed. I still haven't answered that you're going to download this game and play it with me. National Firearms Association, but that's an association. That's not a, like, the other's an actual department. Like, what like, how is you can't do anything with the association. I mean, they could, like, I don't know. Look, I mean, they can't really do much, and the association doesn't make any.
Limb pairing. The slugger arm installed. Teammate has self-eliminated.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of getting these white
Teardrop off
X's.
initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked
I
on your
don't
map.
know. Like COD Battlefield had a bastard kid. That's funny.
Limb pairing in progress. Roadrunner's legs installed.
I think you'd like it. I think you'd be pretty sweaty at it. It does, like, I will say, when you first get on it, like, you're gonna get agitated and discouraged, and then you just gotta, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Shield arm installed.
You just have to push through. Like myself, like the first time I played it, I was like, I'm never playing this game. This game sucks.
Teardrop op
And then I just kept playing, and it was like, oh,
Bonus
this
target
game's pretty good.
activated. Track down and eliminate previous targets
Or
allied.
like, same thing for Oof. Oof did the same thing. He was like, this game's crap. And then he started playing it, and now he still goes, this game's crap. I may just leave the music on. And your Discord. Alright, give me 1 second.
Your safe space is shrinking.
I have to pop it up. I don't have it open to get where I'm not going to get
Oh, Jesus.
donkey
I hate
punched.
to be the bearer of bad news, but the grid is about to have a meltdown.
Why can't I pick up the money, man?
On steroids.
See?
Hostile squad launched
Like
Hex
glitches like that
extraction in Little
drive me
Kiev.
nuts. Oh, too late.
Hex is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there, go kill them and take their shit.
Oh, Davey. Iceman Isaac blocked me on Twitter, dude, which is crazy. And I think it's because I said something in his chat about Marvel Rivals being owned by a
Establishing
Chinese company. It's like they don't want people to.
arm installed.
I don't know.
Big red switch
Kinda
in Little
weird.
Kiev and are extracting the Hex right now.
Like, I don't know what their obsession is. I'm sure that their Marvel Rivals is like giving them money,
Hostile Hex extraction in Stork City.
because that's what the Chinese do. They're gonna pepper these kids with a bunch of money to play the dumb game. But yeah, I made a comment, so I don't know if that was what it was or the 5,000 Twitter post I did.
Initiated Hex extraction in OC.
Which, yeah. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you know who he is. One of them basically got on to me. better anyway.
We're still gonna die soon.
DC? What are you talking about? All right,
Your custom gear is enemy hex extraction
give me a second.
detected in Little Kiev.
Teardrop
Get
off
your sorry
initiated.
ass over there
Objective,
before
locate
those
Doesn't matter,
fucking
shit all.
assholes
All right, let me pull up Discord.
Hack the terminal.
I have 14 seconds left. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, what's up?
On your desktop.
Hey, who?
Teammate detected.
How much shit you got open on your desktop? Your
Oh
task
my
force.
god, dude.
Danger.
Huh?
You've been detected. Teammate death
I
detected.
got
I
so
was
much.
saying when you were talking about Marvel Rivals, I said DC is better. Like DC Comics.
Oh, okay.
Be advised,
Yeah.
I got
I've
mixed
always been
feelings
more
on
fan.
that. I mean, I there's some characters on DC that I really like, and there's some characters on Marvel I really like. But they both have.
Yeah, same.
would you guess? Stork City.
They both have their good storylines.
Yeah.
On Marvel, I'm more of a fan of the X-Men and more than
Oh, dude,
anything.
no doubt.
The Avengers
Oh,
can
dude.
kiss my sack.
The recon
Like,
drone
I
arm
remember
is
when X-Men used to be on Saturday mornings. Like that was what I looked forward to. Was it came on I think like 11 or 11:30,
Attention.
and it was
all.
like
The grid is overloading. That's
only
right, you
30
assholes.
minutes I
Move
think.
those skinny asses
But it was
and
like
don't look back
that
unless
was
you
the
wanna
really the
watch
only cartoon that I really waited
Okay, Zeros.
forever.
Kobe here with another
Okay.
disappointing announcement. Your
I
safe
have all
space
the
is
X-Men
getting
cards.
smaller
Like I have all that stuff, the holographics, all
I
that.
had them before I moved, and I'm planning on buying them again. I have to. Yeah, I lost my whole binder when I moved, so I gotta replace it. But what I was saying about the NFA, it's the National Firearms Act, not Association.
Oh, okay.
It's the one that was added on with the when Reagan added the Hughes Amendment on. It was during that situation after a Reagan assassination attempt where they made all NFA items illegal: suppressors, short-barreled rifles, shotguns, all that.
armor fully stocked.
But I mean, Reagan, it was a revolver.
Yeah, no. But anytime there's a tragedy in the country, everyone uses that to grift off the violence.
The
And
guy stole my fucking loadout, bro.
X is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there. Go kill him.
I'm excited about the suppressors, to be honest. Like, not having to pass a background check and pay $200 to be able to use this suppressor is gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's a little
Brave
crazy.
little buds. Enemy is extracting the hex in Little Kiev.
Like I just got shot on just now,
This game
and
is about to become
I think it's because I'm a little perturbed that that guy just stole my loadout. Like that's such
And then
such garbage that they can take your loadout.
The purpose behind abolishing the ATF is all the governmental overreach they've been doing. They've been trying to make new laws and enforce things that aren't enforceable, and then all the controversy from Waco, Ruby Ridge, and Operation Fast and Furious, where they trafficked guns down to Mexico and lost almost all of them.
Oh yeah, that's what Mexico was upset about. They're like, you know, you need to fix your situation where your guns keep coming over here.
You have enough funds to call.
And the funny thing is, most of them weren't civilian trafficked. They were trafficked from ATF agents and
Yep.
ATF informants, and then they lost track of all of them.
All right, folks.
And it's
Kobe here
like,
with
so
another announcement.
you're supposed to be the ones enforcing
yeah, the
gun
ones-
control, but
yeah.
you guys are the ones losing guns.
Maybe
Like,
they should be the ones that have the rules on.
Teammate killed.
exactly. And in my personal opinion, the ATF should be a convenience store, not a department, not a fucking government agency.
What
It
do
should
you
be
mean
a
by
department store.
a department?
It should
store?
be a convenience store where you can get all your alcohol, tobacco, and firearms in one shop.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Enemy is extracting the hex in, would you guess, Stork City.
I'm playing like garbage.
Catch your breath. Shoot somebody in the face.
Sam, I stopped playing Apex earlier because I cut the shit out of my finger yesterday and I can't hardly play.
Steal it for yourselves, you
How'd you cut your finger?
anti-turds.
I was cutting something and my knife slipped and cut the hell out of my finger because I just sharpened it. Things razor sharp.
Oh no.
Be advised. Teammate has returned to
This
the
is I hate those cuts too, dude.
I felt the impact. I didn't feel the cut, so I immediately grabbed my finger. I was like, yeah, that one's a bad one. But luckily, I'm not an idiot and I know how to take care of myself. My sister, on the other hand, she'll freak out at the slightest cut. I don't know what to do.
All right.
grid touch you, or you are dead.
I'm not gonna go with that bouncing bomber.
Quick order delivery in the
It's just so annoying. I mean, I know you get kills with it, but I wish they would take it out of the game.
I'm afraid to report that the grid
They
overload
put
zone's
when
approaching.
Scump's skin came out, he came with a cyber limb called the bouncing bomber. Have you seen that? Where it's like a grenade, and when you throw the grenade, it creates this vortex that basically sucks you into it, and you get 3 of them. And so if you pepper somebody with the grenade, it's like you can't move, you can't do anything. It's like, so everybody's running with it. So you're in the middle of like a gunfight, and then you just vortexes keep stopping you from being able to move, like ripping your limbs apart, like over and over. It's the dumbest thing ever. Like at first it was cool, but then it's like, all right, this is way overpowered.
Grid overload.
Wait, how is this still in early development?
Yeah, call an old
This
friend,
game?
do some yoga.
Yeah, it's still in early access.
Yeah, it's still beta game.
It released in 2024.
Sufficient
Huh?
balance.
Yeah.
No teardrop
It
water
released
is
like
required.
what, 7 months ago?
Locate and hack.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Tarkov, dude. I'm telling you, where there's constantly, you know what I mean? Like it's never gonna come out of.
I have avoided that game like the plague for one reason. I am a gun nut, and everyone that I've known that's a gun guy that's gotten into that game has never stopped playing it. Tarkov.
Oh, Tarkov.
Hack the
If
terminal.
I know if I ever buy that game and start playing it, that'll be my life below. And I can't do that. Same way I had to stop ARK. Like if I kept playing ARK, I wouldn't have stopped. I would be one of those guys that
I mean,
spends
dude, they're
23
like
hours on
ganging
that.
up on it. You're probably watching the stream. I didn't put a delay. Yeah, so I would say it doesn't really matter if it's in the morning. So the whole point of this morning was to find out if the lobbies were going to be easy. And like I thought, there's going to be a bunch of sweaty kids on there. But they've got to
Well, you're
pass
at the
out
wrong
like within
time
the
in the
next,
morning.
yeah,
You're
another
at the wrong time
hour
in
or
the
so.
morning.
They're probably going to go to bed.
Around 5:30, 6 o'clock, when
Yeah.
all the kids are getting up for school and getting those first couple games in before they go to school.
Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday now, but
Like
That's-
typically around like I'd say 7 a.m. is when I usually do this. The lobbies are pretty easy, but the game's caught
Yeah.
on. Like in the very beginning, it was like out of the 25 players, they only had like
Sufficient funds. Loadout drone available.
not
Redeployment
25 players,
successful.
25 teams. They only had like 5
Hostile
teams play.
cyber limb is tracking you. Taking countermeasures or leaving area is advised.
Another disconnected player. Dang it.
Will overload.
And then every time you get in here, you got one person that just keeps disconnecting, or bailing out of the game. So you're running shy a player.
Grid overload is starting faster than you can say.
you should see how my Apex games have been going the past couple days. I've been
you
getting
still
maybe
playing
one
that?
teammate. Yeah. I've been getting back
Maybe I
on.
need to play Apex.
Downloading drive.
It's fun, man. It's a lot different than the last time you've gotten on
Yeah,
there.
it's got a new map, right?
It's gotten a couple new maps. And then it's, the sword they have right now, it's called the Buster Sword. It's from Final Fantasy, but it's so broken. You can block with it, and you can block, like, you can sponge 90% of the shots going to you. And so you just walk up to them like Michael Myers blocking the shots, and once you get in the close, you can just smack them with it. Hilarious.
Danger. Danger. Deadly overload is teammate revival needed ACP.
Oh, this game's over. Damn it.
Self-inflicted death detected.
I bet that player's like, what the? Yeah. That was unfortunate. Yeah, so lobbies are shitty, so. Yeah, I think you're right. They're going to be passing out probably in another hour, hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
When their meth wears off.
You know how many times I've gotten accused of being a tweaker?
Well.
It's so many, but it's my whole life, like my entire life, I've been a night owl and insomniac.
Yeah, I woke up at 2. I couldn't go to sleep, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grind a couple of games on off the grid. I'm trying to finish Battle Pass before the 4 days. I was complaining about. Oh wait, let me get back to what I was talking about earlier. All right, so they spent money on. All right, so 47,000 on a transgender in an opera in Colombia. Environmental infrastructure investments, 2.5 on electric vehicles. That's what we talked about in Vietnam, which makes no sense. 6 million to fund tourism. Why are we funding another country's tourism? What the? LGBT, 32,000 for transgender comic book in Peru. That's absolutely. And to be honest with you, I think they're just hiding money that they're paying through the CIA or something. 2 million for sex changes for the LGBT activism in Guatemala. What is going on with all this trans crap? Hundreds of thousands of dollars granted nonprofit linked to designated terrorist organizations. Awesome.
Yeah, you know the meme that's been circulating around? It's the picture of like the air defense and it's one missile's hitting another and it's like my tax dollars, somehow also my tax dollars.
It's so depressing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we all knew this shit was going on. Now it's like, but we didn't think it was at this extent.
I had a Ukrainian dude arguing with me on Twitter the other day that the Ukraine would still be Ukraine if we didn't give them any money or any weapons.
I don't know.
And I was like, are you brain dead? Like, then how come you needed all the billions of dollars in aid and weapons? Like, you guys would be Russia if we didn't step in and help. Like, not just us, but every other country. Like, but he was sitting there like, oh, Ukraine's Ukraine. Like, no, that.
Well, I think you might mean that they're always going to be Ukrainian. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But he meant that like they would still be
a country.
The state of Ukraine, like it's like the country of Ukraine. But I was like no, you would be technically like Russia would be like, no, you're Russian now. Like the only reason that hasn't happened is because we've been prolonging your war with a proxy war.
Yep. I think it's just to keep our defense funds flowing.
That, and if you look at history, no matter what country, what nation, no matter what war was going on, if someone was fighting our enemies, we were funding that. And if our enemies saw someone fighting us, they were funding those guys. It's always happened throughout history. Proxy war will always happen if someone's fighting our enemy, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll help you out with that. Take our money, take our weapons, like. But it's also the fact that we're spending our defense budget.
Yeah. We gotta make our quota.
Thumper's legs installed.
The funniest things I've seen on Twitter this last week was after the Canadian tariff situation, all the Canadian liquor stores and stores like putting American stuff off the shelves, and it's like, you already bought it, like you're just wasting money now.
I was saying that the other day. I'm like, dude, you do know that you already paid for that, right?
You already bought it. Yeah. It doesn't matter, like you already funded our economy. It doesn't matter if you don't sell it or not. You already paid it.
Yeah, I think it's more of like a political protest kind of thing, but like you said, they already spent the money on it. I mean,
and the stupid thing was the only thing we were asking Canada to do,
and then just don't buy more of it.
But the stupidest thing was that the only thing we were asking Canada to do was spend the 2% budget on the defense.
Well, we said 5. We would settle for 3, and then if it was 2, we wouldn't give a shit. But they would,
well, we were trying to push it up because 2 was the one that it was agreed on. Like the NATO agreement was 2%, and no one was doing that, so we said 5. So hike it up and see if they'll actually do 2.
The recon drone arm installed.
But I think it's like you can't spend 2% of your budget on defense, bro. We're funding everyone.
What a brave little buds.
But really the funniest thing to me is every other country wants to hate America until they need America's help.
Yeah, that's the story of our life, right?
Would you guess? Stork City.
Teammate assistance required. Teammate death detected.
Check this area out.
Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn assholes decrypt it.
This game looks very complicated.
Complicated?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a skill gap. really hard when you're 1v3 and every time you play.
They don't have a solos mode?
No, not yet. So you got to play trios, and then you're playing with randoms, and typically it's people that have never played, and it's like, it's gotten a lot better though. People are apparently playing it.
Someone flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are
Be
extracting
advised,
the
teammate has
hex right
returned to the
now.
battle.
I mean, I've got a list a mile long of things I want them to fix that they keep ignoring.
Stand there, go kill
Because, you know, obviously I'm not some big time streamer, but it's like things that they know, or that everybody knows needs to be done. It's crazy stuff.
Toys are dropping in like it's hot.
Installing drivers. Roadrunner's legs installed.
Are you downloading it or no?
No, I might here in a second. I was looking at
What
it.
are you running GPU wise? Because it is pretty taxing on your computer.
3060 Ti.
You should be fine.
Yeah, I know.
I guess it's probably going to drop you in the lobbies, but it'll pick you right back up because Plunder and them got the 3 series,
Death detected.
and you'll have a little
Yeah,
bit
but
of
the
issue.
3060 Ti pushes above its weight class.
Someone has flipped the big
That's why I
red
love
switch
it.
and is extracting the hex right now.
The one thing that really needs an upgrade is my CPU. Mainly because of what was it, Micro Center. They fucked up my PC. When I bought it, I ran it for what, like 3 months, 4 months, and then it started crashing. And I didn't want to take it back, so I finally took off the cooler on the CPU, and they didn't put thermal paste on it.
Oh, I think you told me that at one point.
Yeah, they didn't even take the sticker off the bottom of the cooler. I was trying to get the fucking just overheating CPU for like 4 months.
Be advised, teammate has returned to the battle.
I just wasted my money on that dude. Why did you
Armor
ping
plates
it?
at maximum supply.
That was on me. I'm an idiot. I should have bought him back. Well, at least he's bought it back quicker. I'm a giver.
Alright, you thimble-headed
Teardrop
gherkins,
off
we
initiated.
paused
I'm probably
Track down
driving
and eliminate
Aya crazy right now.
Bleeding.
I don't need
Death
legs to
detected.
shoot a
Initiating
motherfucker.
system shutdown.
Oh, I'm coming back for you.
Sufficient balance.
The big red switch and is extracting the hex right now. So, unfortunately, this is your last ship out.
Back.
Think of it as either you
Bonus
do
target
Probably like, how did he come back so
and
quick?
eliminate previous target's ally. Teammate revival needed ASAP. Teammate killed.
For all of you room temperature IQ assholes, don't let the grid touch you or you're dead. Got it? Oh, I'm afraid to report that the grid overload zone is approaching.
Taylor, you were tagged by a hostile cyber. He was the last in their squad. All detected.
I couldn't get away.
Teammate redeployment successful.
Go here with an important announcement. Someone has flipped the big red switch and is extracting.
Yeah, so this game uses NFTs. I don't know if you know how much you know about the game, but you get what's called guns tokens, and it's traded on the Avalanche platform.
Teammate eliminated by enemy.
And basically, there's going to be a monetary value associated with it once it goes live. So whatever guns tokens you have, like you'll be able to, because you got a marketplace, so you trade and buy your guns when you download the app. And so those particular guns come with those serial numbers, so they're literally unique to you. Doesn't die. Oh, that sucks. And so, like they have different values. So you have common and uncommon, rare and epic, and then they're going to be starting to do like legendary. But like for instance, the skins that come out, like the first skin that came out was Ninja, and so if you got the game early, you got Ninja, and that skin came with an NFT, came with all this you know, the bells and whistles. It was free. Then Kamala Harris came out along with Trump, and you got NFTs for those. And then now the Scump just came out, and they're not like making more of them. So the value of those, so if you go, I don't know if you're watching, but if you go to like to your marketplace, you can come in here and you can see, like for instance, appearances, full body. Let's see what Trump's going for. Oh, they have Santa too. The crackhead Santa came out there. And those were all free that came out. Yeah, so Trump right now is 5,000 guns tokens, which is crazy. And so when the game comes live, like if you own those and you're holding on to it, like you're going to be able to sell those. And then you, just like Bitcoin and stuff, you're going to be able to take your money and transfer it over to, you know, whatever currency you're currently using. So you'll be able to transfer it for money. So once kids are and adults are able to buy skins and buy guns and stuff and put money into the game as far as purchases, then obviously it creates its own ecosystem of money. So like Scump right now is 1,350. I wonder if Kamala's free. I'm kidding. It's 649. Ninja is 3,000. But do they have
be paying you to have that skin?
Yeah. So they have like there's the outerwear. I'm trying to find it. This one here, Player Zero chest rig, is 24,444. This one, because it's like one of the very first ones, and which sucks is the people that were beta testing it before it became like beta. Like you could come in there and be what's like a founder, and you get all those. They gave you all these NFTs. Well, hell, nobody else had them, and so there was a debate, and a guy named Public Sorrow. He was one of the very first ones to play it too, and he's one of the top. He's number one in the country in kills and wins, and so he's like number 3, I think, in the world. But long story short, he was able to get certain guns. So like if you come in here and go to weapons, there was a gun. If you go to SMGs, it was called the Tacoma Pioneer, which the Pioneers were the first people to come in. This gun shoots like I think 2 extra bullets per shot than the other standard Tacoma, which nobody can get this gun. Like if I come on here to the marketplace, it's 0 offers because nobody's selling it. But the problem with this gun is if you were a pioneer and you're running with this gun, you have a competitive advantage over the other guys because your gun's better than any other gun in the game, which is kind of fucked up. And so they've got a couple guns like that where you were pioneers. And don't get me wrong, you've got some guns in here that like I got that came out with those skins that, you know, they slap harder than the normal guns. And if you weren't playing it at the time that gun came out, you know, you don't have that advantage. It's kind of, which I think they need to fix that, because that's, I mean, I don't know. But it's going to drive the price up of those guns. You know what I mean? Like if somebody puts that Pioneer on there, shoot, dude, I'd buy it. That Tacoma. But yeah, when this thing eventually, hopefully, goes live, and you know the whole backstory of this, right? The reason, like, you know, you've ever seen the movie District 9, Salem? What's the game or the movie with Matt Damon where he's got the
Elysium?
Yeah, so that one, District 9, and Chappie, and then also Grand Theft Auto, and there's another one I'm forgetting. But the producer or the creator of those is the same one backing this game, and they've got $100 million that they backed on this. That's why the cinematography of this game, like if you watch it, is like phenomenal. Like they have 66 hours of actual video, and what's cool is when they actually go live, the BR part of it, let's see here, the Extraction Royale, BR, let me go to it, brain farting here. Yeah, so it's going to have 150 players in it, and it's the entire map. But in the game itself, you're going to be able to play, like, which I don't know how that's going to work. So say you're dropping in, like, Call of Duty, and you're playing Call of Duty, but yet you're playing a campaign at the same time that you're playing the Battle Royale. which is kind of weird. I don't even know how you're gonna even do that. But it's supposed to have like campaign mixed with the battle royale. So if you're in a 150 player match and the circles are getting small, you're also playing a campaign too and running missions. So, but like some of these videos, like I'm gonna play this one here so you can watch it.
Yeah, it won't let me install Epic Launcher because my computer thinks it's still on there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'll have to restart my computer later.
I didn't come to this godforsaken island looking for money.
We are back.
I came here to escape.
Hey, Grant! Snap out of it! Grant! Are you awake? You hear me?
Yeah, I fucking heard you. 3 vehicles up ahead. Previous team pinned down by mine. They got our loot. And that is a sweet arm.
Keep your eyes on the target, Slick!
Oh, I am.
You gotta get out of here. Oh, shit! Here they go!
For fuck's sakes.
Storm! Take them out. Grant, you're with me. You! Drop! You get in there! Follow me!
I'm back.
Missile! What are you gonna do to us? No! Stay in the vehicle! Get out of here! No! Should've left already.
Did you see that video a couple weeks ago of that female officer shooting the dude in his leg with his own gun?
Can't let these butchers have it.
What?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. This dude was pulled over on just a normal traffic stop, and he told the cops that he was carrying a gun. So the girl went to go remove it and pulled the gun out of his holster and was having trouble. And when she pulled it out, she put 2 fingers in the trigger guard and pulled the trigger into his hip and shot him in the hip with his own gun.
Oh, the girl shot the cop?
No, the girl shot the dude that she was pulling over. She shot the civilian with his own gun.
Against that car.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Yeah, he got pulled over, told him that he was concealed carrying, and they tried to remove it and shot him in the hip with his own gun.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Same story.
One of the reasons I will never...
Okay.
Times, bro.
Yeah, he went to the hospital in stable condition. But he's gonna have one hell of a payday.
Oh yeah.
I got news for you.
But it's one of the reasons I'm glad Missouri doesn't have a... You only have a duty to inform the cops if they ask.
I
If they
thought
don't
there was
ask,
like
they
a
get
law
carried.
where they couldn't sue the police officer.
It depends on
Job for me.
depends on qualified immunity.
Okay.
If they were if they were violating your constitutional rights, they're like a clearly established right. They have no qualified immunity and they can get sued. Otherwise, they're just suing the department as a whole and the city.
Come on. Get out of here, you sewer rat.
But they fired the officer immediately, so she's gonna be sued personally.
Wow.
Please, sir, food?
Food.
I ain't got no goddamn food. Now get back over to your bed before you get shot.
Help me, you fuck!
Where's Storm?
She's hunting the other one down. She took off.
You ever get that feeling that you're fighting for the wrong side? There you go. Night night, bitch.
I don't know if I'd want cyber limbs.
Yeah, I don't either.
I told you I like this arm.
Guys stole his chain too. What? Well, excessive.
See ya. Get out of here. Go! Get out of here before some psycho comes and kill you guys. Go!
It's so weird. Like my chat doesn't show
Doesn't show
conversations
what?
now. Like it showed the conversations, and now it doesn't. On Streamlabs. Bless you.
I think I heard.
Yeah, I got like on Twitter, which is probably all bots, but 97 viewers.
If you're talking about Twitch chat, better TTV will help. Like, it'll keep all your conversations. Once you go through the settings, it'll keep the conversation up, even if it's been deleted or.
Oh, okay.
Over.
Here. Go on, take it. You can buy some food with it. That girl.
Is that like Batista? I don't know.
No, I didn't see her. I was tapped over.
I know the one actor, the Cobra. Hi, friend. I noticed you're a new streamer on Kick. Are you? Wait. And you are eager to become an affiliate. But you need to have at least 75 and verified 2,000 followers and 25 subs on your channel. I can help you achieve this by doing organic promotion. Increase your followers. Wow. I appreciate that, man. I'm good, bro.
I finally found an ad blocker that works on Twitch.
On Twitch? Yeah, this is on Kick.
Yeah, I was just talking because it just popped up in the ad for your.
Yeah, Neil Blomkamp is the director. What's crazy about this game was developed in Kyiv, Ukraine. Like, how you got time to do this? And obviously, they got developers all over. They got them in, I think, Germany and Japan and the U.S. So there's a lot of people working on this. My thing is weird. It's like they had the tournament, the All-Star tournament, where they had all these streamers playing, and it was big money, man. I don't know if you watched it or not, or seen any of the clips, but they paid out $600,000. So each game, I think, they paid out, each game was like $80,000 a game or $60,000. I don't know. Either way, like Iceman Isaac and them won 4 out of the 6 games. Got first, and they each got like $200,000 or something like that. It was crazy. No, it was a little less than that, but it was a ton. They got tons of money.
Dude needs to save some for the rest of us. I mean, he's a professional pilot, fucking.
Well, here's the thing,
professional
like
gamer.
like they won that tournament, right? They won all that money, and it was all like, yeah, and then they haven't played the game since.
Yeah, because they were paid to.
Well, my thing is like, why? And then I asked him in stream. I said, "Why aren't you playing it?" And I could see he visibly got agitated that I asked that question. Like, why are you not playing a game that just paid you out all this money and you liked it? And you could tell he was visible. Like, I could tell he was not happy with that question. And he says, "Well, they need to work things out first before I get back on that game." Which I don't know if he wanted them to give him a payout to play it, or they didn't pay him from the tournament. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, something happened on that.
Yeah, like I think something didn't go well, and anyway. But dude, if I like was making that kind of bank on a game, like that would be my main, bro. If I spent like 10 years working on Call of Duty and collectively I just made what I did in the 10 years on Call, oh my god.
Well, I can guess that he didn't make as much as he made over the years of him playing Call of Duty. Because the amount of tournaments and events that he was in throughout his years on just Warzone alone, he made millions.
What a brave little buds. Enemies extracting the hex and little Eve.
Teardrop op initiated. Objective: locate and destroy 3 servers. Location of the first target is marked
I
on
have
your
no
map.
bullets. This is not good. I gotta get out of here. Freaking nose keeps itching. Oh, did you see what the speaking of nose itching, what the freaking nutty?
What, you got some cocaine?
Yeah,
No, I'm
the
kidding.
nut. That's what. No, that's my point. Like the nutty friggin'
Limb pairing in progress.
either the president of Colombia, what he posted. That he says the U.S. It was basically some crazy shit. The dude's nuts. He's like a huge commie. And he basically said that, oh my god, I have no bullets.
Configuring drivers. The hookshot arm installed. Leave the area.
I still don't have any money.
Objective completed.
Anyway, he
Proceed to the
said,
next target.
he goes, the U.S. is mad that, he goes, cocaine is just like whiskey, and the U.S. should allow, I don't know, whatever he said, did not make any sense. But to the effect that we shouldn't be upset over cocaine, and we should allow that in our country, and it's the same as drinking whiskey.
I mean, maybe in the 1800s it was.
The next target.
But not these days. He only says that because he's never met a crackhead or a cokehead.
Right?
Leave the area. Teammate revival needed ASAP. Teardrop op completed. Reward granted.
I mean, we saw what happened to Portland and Seattle when they did it.
Jesus Christ on a pogo stick.
What? Why did I pick up this gun? Ammo. What did you say? Portland? Yeah.
Yeah, we saw what happened to Portland and Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are extracting the hex right now.
And this is coming from a pothead. I love my weed, love my altering substances, but there's a line. I will only do things that are natural. And yeah,
I mean,
people can argue
cocaine's
that
natural,
cocaine's
bro.
natural, but you can argue that, but the process that it takes to make it turn the coca leaves into cocaine.
Yeah. So you're okay with a organic cocaine?
Yeah, just give us
like
the
you know,
coca
in like
leaves.
Peru, they put it in. Like I had a Peruvian guy that worked for me, and he brought
They
it.
make smoothies out of the coca
Dude,
leaves.
yeah, dude, he brought me back, and I don't drink, but he brought me back a bottle of friggin' liquor that had cocaine in it. And I'm like, dude, how did you get that over here?
I mean, in the Wild West, it was an anesthetic.
Well, it used to be in Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Well, technically, it still is, just not the active ingredient. A lot of people don't know that.
But
Yeah, it's still in there, just not the active ingredient.
that's weird. Is that?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't understand. Like, what is it? Why if it doesn't do anything?
It's the flavor of the coca.
Oh.
That's why it's called Coca-Cola.
Grid overload is imminent. Prepare for tighter quarters.
But I stopped my experimenting at shrooms.
You mean your gateway didn't lead you to a million other things?
No, yeah, that's all I stopped. I stopped at shroom mushrooms because I've never gotten the need to fucking chase a better high or a fucking bigger high. It's stupid to me. I mean, to be real, I smoke because I have insomnia and crippling anxiety. Like, if I didn't smoke, I would be a complete asshole to anyone and everyone. And I don't sleep if I don't have any weed. I'll stay up for 3 days just because my body won't let me sleep.
That sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a hard time sleeping.
But those are the two main reasons I smoke, is my anxiety and my insomnia.
Like everybody's like, you need to get 8 hours of sleep. My body won't let me sleep 8 hours. Like I sleep in like 4-hour intervals.
Yeah.
The grid overload paused. A moment to regroup.
And some studies have come out like that's normal. Like you're like the 8-hour thing is like an average or a standard.
It's too much sleep.
It's not this. It's not like there's some humans that have to sleep in.
Your body and mind are well rested at 4. That's the minimum. Like, your body needs 4 hours of sleep. That's it. You don't need 6 to 8 hours.
I thought I just had like 4 eliminations. Like how did that? All right, I guess I need to follow this dude.
Warning. Zone overload.
But I can also say I've stayed on this side because I've seen quite a few people in my life that's gone down the deep end on the other side. How do you even shoot that movement?
What?
Dude's jumping up and jetpacking. How do you track that and shoot that?
Health metric increasing. Armor fully stocked. Enemy Cyberlin has revealed your position.
Dude, that dude just shot me through the.
Alright, you fucking chicken shit pussies. The grid is on hold.
Yep, they know where I'm at.
Redeployment discount active.
Hostile Cyberlim is tracking you. Taking
hanging up on me.
System shutdown.
Davey just subscribed to Love Must. Let's go, Davey.
Relax, it's just Jeff Bezos money.
Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you. You see Jeff Bezos' girlfriend at the friggin' inauguration?
Did you see Bianca, Kanye's girlfriend?
Oh,
at the
dude, don't
Grammys?
give me, that's so stupid.
Oh my god.
And you see what he just posted? Like, Jake, you know Jake, right? Jake Sully or whatever. Jake, the guy who... He posted a bunch of clips of what Kanye said. Like, if any other person from another demographic posted something like that, oh my god. Go.
People say he's a genius. I mean, yeah, he's made some
Dude,
good
he's
music,
not
but dude's a nut.
He's not a
Dude's a nut.
He's so far from being a genius. Like,
He's a
maybe
musical.
he's
musically
creative.
gifted.
He's creative. How about?
I will say he's musically gifted. That's about as far as I'll put it.
I don't even like what songs. Like, I don't even listen. I don't even know. Like
I can't listen because I've never been a Kanye guy. But
yeah, me neither. Like, so who are these Kanye people that are obsessed with it? That his music's so great that everybody loves it. Like, I just don't
I
get it.
can't say much because one of my favorite artists has been the same since I've been 8 years old, and it's
who is that?
Eminem, and I've gotten such hate for it, but I mean,
Why? Eminem
I don't know.
Eminem actually
He's
has
a great-
like
he's a
music
great
that
artist.
everybody likes.
the reason people hate on it is because of the period of his music that went downhill a few years ago, but he's gotten so good in the past couple years again. Like, Eminem's never been bad.
What is this big person doing? Game on my end. I need you in this game, dude. I need a
Teammate killed.
consistent player. And I say that, and I'm never consistent.
Stay the fuck away from the shrinking grid.
Yeah, Plunder usually plays with me consistently. But I need
Yeah,
Hillary.
but he's asleep.
Oh, are you now? Yeah, he's got to work today anyway.
Danger. You've been detected.
Dude,
by
I
a
landed
cyber-
a $4 million military job yesterday. On track.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna lead to additional bases. The guys, he was like asking me to send over my credentials as far as the military projects I've done in the past, and I sent him like over 14 military bases, and I gave him all the different. And like I called him, I was like, "Is everything good? Do you think are we okay?" He goes, "Oh my God, you're way overqualified." He's like, "I got so many." He's like, "I got so many projects." He goes, "I didn't realize you were at all these bases." He's excited, and he's like, "So I should be getting a lot more coming in the near future."
Updating the driver.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, can't tell you which bases on
Paralyzer arm
stream, but I can
installed.
tell you
Configuring
later.
drivers. The bounce bomber arm installed.
Just tell me, is it one of the ones they're naming back?
This particular one, no, this one didn't have a name change.
I'm so glad they're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so stupid. Like, why are you?
And I get the sentiment behind it. Like, okay, yeah, they weren't great. Like, they weren't great people, but it's a part of our history, and we don't need to erase history just because it came from a bad person.
Yeah. I mean, now the base that's named after Hitler, I think we could probably change that one. But I'm just joking.
I think it's still against the law to name your kid Adolf in Germany.
What?
Yeah, they was illegal for a while to name your kid after Hitler in Germany.
Who would do that anyway? Like, what are you thinking? Oh, I gotta
You
buy
would
this
be
guy back.
surprised.
Yeah, could be your legs. Stay the fuck away from the
All
shrinking
right,
grid.
let me buy this guy back.
Slow your roll, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. This is a good time for you to do some of those breathing exercises to deal with your anxiety.
Teammate redeployment successful.
There goes my loadout, just for y'all dinglings, like usual.
Armor plates require resupply.
Everything within the grid will be fried like a batch of overcooked
Stay alert.
bacon.
You've being tagged by a hostile cyber limb. Vital signs improving. Armor plates at maximum supply.
Enemy down.
What did you think of the Gulf of Mexico turning into the Gulf of America?
It's just so that we can, I guess, so we can
Yeah,
drill.
Yep.
Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Malfunctioning. Repairing in progress.
I think it's pretty ingenious work around.
It's hilarious. It was an agreement like, oh, you can't drill here for oil or something.
Because
here,
it's, yeah, it states
Gulf
that
of
you can't,
Mexico.
yeah. Well, okay.
You can't do it in the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we'll rename it to the Gulf of America, and now we can.
It's so silly. It's like dumb stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't understand all the hate Elon Musk gets, to be honest.
I don't know. I got mixed feelings on it with him.
It's just, I do too. It's just like
I don't
even
agree
before,
with the
like, this. Even before like the presidential stuff, he got so much hate for no reason most of the time. Like,
don't get me wrong. I like what he's done. I respect him, but like some of the things, like as far as it comes to placating to the CCP, I don't like that, and that's what gives me reservations on like what's the intention. If you're gonna go over there and bend the knee, so to speak, in order so you could sell more cars, like that's a character thing for me. But
yeah.
Other than that, it doesn't bother me. Like the rocket thing's awesome. The things that he's done, like how he's turned around Twitter and X.
Like my point was like from like just pure like Tesla and SpaceX hate that he got from like years. Like I never got it. Like,
and then
hating on a dude that's innovating for no reason.
Yeah, and the thing, like if you look at his companies, like they're like the boring company, like all of it like ties together in some form or fashion. Like
I will say I don't like that he tried to market the thing as not a flamethrower. The thing was not nearly as close as a flamethrower.
That little gun thing he brought to work.
The little torch. Yeah, they sold it as
Didn't the military outlaw that?
I don't know.
Yeah, one of the Marines I boxed with, he's a tier 1. He was telling me that they're not allowed to use them. Because we were talking about the bayonet thing. I asked him what his opinion was on the Army getting rid of bayonet training. He was, I think it's stupid. And I was like, I agree with it too.
Stupid. Fix bayonets and pierce that motherfucker in the chest.
Well, they said it because it's so violent. And I said, well, it's fucking war,
That's
bro.
war.
I was like, why are we getting rid of things because they're too violent in war? That's the point.
People have no common sense. It's like, oh, war, like, yeah, war's so inhumane. It's like, what do you think it's gonna be? It's a war. Like, it's not supposed to be fair, humane, or any of that.
I can tell you, if you're trying to be fair, your enemy is definitely going to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Like, there's no fairness or humanity in war. It's war.
Yeah.
And I have the same stance I've always had is that like world peace sounds amazing, but if you look at humanity in its entirety,
we can't behave.
It's in our nature to. It's in our nature to find someone and something to kill each other.
Yeah, that's kind of like that I saw on their Twitter thing where they were talking about like people are gonna find like if you take away this, they're just gonna do this. I was like, even if you take and I commented like, even if you remove their arms or ban their arms, they're gonna bite you to death. I mean, they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that just reminds me of the Monty Python skit, the Black Knight. It's like, it's just a flesh wound. You have no arms. I can still kick you.
We can still kick you.
You have no legs now. I can still bite you.
That's kind of my point. Like you're not going to change the human nature part, regardless of how much stuff you ban or take away from them.
No.
It may make you feel warm and fuzzy and get your agenda through, but
yeah, it's like that one guy I was arguing with. He was like, "Oh, but guns make it easier." I was like, "Well, there's a rock and a sling that David took down Goliath with. Like, if you actually look at like a professional rock slinger, it's fucking nuts."
Oh yeah.
They're crazy with that thing.
What a brave little buds.
And bow and arrows, swords, spears. You ban one thing, someone will find another. And it's like the UK, they're having to ban different knives.
Different knives now. That's
Yeah.
they're so screwed.
Leaper's legs installed.
Yeah, this
I think
lady.
the newest one is a recommendation of having blunted kitchen knives. So they're no longer pointy.
You see
So
on
you can't
Twitter where
stab
they
with-
like landbasted me because I made fun of that kid. I didn't make fun of the kid. He wasn't a kid. He's a grown adult. Where he was like, I guess he's French, and he was screaming at his team about comms, where they weren't providing any comms. So I made a comment, like, because you couldn't understand what he was saying when he was like, and it not because he can't speak correctly, it was because he was like, he was mixing it with French and English and like elevated voice. So I made a comment like, you know, you're talking about comms, you can't even understand what you're saying. And dude, you would have thought like, I've got you dumb American can't speak this. I'm like, what did she say? She said, I hate Americans. They can't speak more than one language. And I was like, well, joke's on you. I can speak multiple languages. And then she's like, well, you have the audacity. I'm like, oh my God. Like it was just a Twitter comment. Like, holy shit. But it was like, they were just all jumping on me. Like, but it was all like, it was almost like, had nothing to do with what I said, but like they just wanted to bash America.
Yeah, it's like the Canadian guy I replied to, and it's like he was basically saying that, oh, Canada's identity is that we're not American. And I said, I quote retweeted it, and it's like, imagine having
Technically, they are American. They're North America.
Yeah. But I quote retweeted saying, imagine your cultural identity is just, but we're not American. Couldn't be us. Like,
yeah.
And he got all pissy about it. And it's like, well, it's true. If your whole cultural identity is, but we're not Americans. It's like, well, what's your cultural identity? Well, we're not America. Yeah, I get that, but what is your culture?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have one.
I mean, I don't know. I'm confused. What do you? I mean, they're Canadian.
Yeah, I know, but if you're like in a like cultural thing and like, well, what's different between you and the other country? Well, we're not Americans. Like, they make it a point to that they're not American, they're Canadian, and it's like, well, if that's the only difference, like, you really don't have a culture to stand behind if you can't say it. Like, if you can't differentiate your country between America without being like, well, we're not American. And it's funny that America is also the only country that people that hate it won't move out of.
Wait, what?
America is the only first world country that people that say they hate the country will never move out of it.
Oh yeah, right.
You can't think of a better country to move to because America isn't one.
That work out for you?
Sufficient balance. Loadout drone available. Armor fully loaded.
Be advised, enemy initiated hex extraction.
Oh, and it's like, what did they say? They're like, you dumb American, y'all are all stupid, you're dumb. And I'm like, you're on our social media platform that our country created, and we're the dumb ones? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're calling us dumb, but yet you're utilizing our technology that we invented.
That's very similar to the points that, like, the Second Amendment pointers, that they're like, well, the Second Amendment wasn't for AR-15s, it was written about muskets, and it's like, well, the First Amendment wasn't meant for internet, it was meant for quill and paper and voices, so don't talk to me.
It's like people, I don't know, like they don't think.
No, they don't have common sense. The schools didn't teach common sense and didn't teach proper thinking. It's one of the reasons I struggled in school and decided to have myself pulled out was because I couldn't learn. They weren't weren't really teaching; they were just indoctrinating.
Yeah, that's the kind of issue that we're having
They
with
don't
our
want you really-
situation.
schools anymore, they don't want you, at least when I was going, they didn't want you to learn. They wanted you to just understand what they wanted to teach you and not really learn the way you were
Don't
supposed to learn. They
question it.
just,
Yeah.
just listen to what they were telling you and don't question it, even if it was wrong. And I was a free thinker, and the other reason is they hated me. I would never do homework because I was like, well, why am I supposed to be doing homework at home when I'm here 80% of my time anyway?
Well, I guess now they don't even have homework. They don't even give homework out, which is kind of sucks because like I had to freaking do all that.
I refused. My teachers hated me for it, so they always punished me with other shit. And then when I tried to learn, they would punish me for, like, if I was wanting to learn something that I was interested in, they would punish me for that and tell me I had to focus on something else. It's like, well, I'm actually learning, and then you telling me not to learn.
Okay, Zeros.
How am I supposed to learn?
Space is getting smaller every fucking second. Quick, voice your disapproval online.
Extraction 100%. Hex data transfer. Target survived. Teardrop lab failed.
Okay, let's just see the one that you were talking about. A federal judge in Mississippi just dropped a ruling. Justin Bryce Brown was charged with owning a machine gun under 18, blah 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 code, a law that bans possession of machine guns, yeah. The judge ruled that the government failed to prove that banning machine guns aligns with historic firearm restriction assessed under the Supreme Court's Bruin decision. Hell yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's a good thing.
What are you gonna do with a freaking machine gun, bro?
Go take it to the range and have some fun.
I'm gonna go deer hunting.
Helicopter hog
Can you
hunting.
imagine? Yeah, dude. Well, that would.
I want to do that.
They need
badly.
to do that. So I've done the it's called Hog Assault, and it's in Valdosta,
Okay.
Georgia. And do you remember the 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has like 2 vans. They're decked out just like the 18 vans. They have these thermal radars that rotate on top of it. It's expensive, dude. We spent a ton. Oh my god.
Revival needed ASAP. Teammate killed.
I booby trapped the damn thing. Anyway, it's these thermal, so you can see at night, obviously. And then inside the van, it's all decked out with all kinds of equipment. And then the guns that we used, they were like $100,000 rifles with thermal scopes.
Yeah.
It was so cold though, and it sucked. But like literally, he told us that they it's almost like they can't kill them fast enough. Like he says, by the next day they'll be even more than there was before. Like he's like they multiply so fast that they're decimating
They're a problem in this country.
Yeah, they're decimating the crops, and so they're wanting you they're like just go ape shit and kill as many as you can. Like,
okay, so 5 years ago there was a company in Texas that about 5 years ago I'll say, they started up and they were the first helicopter hog hunting company.
Jeez.
And since then there has been like 3 or 4 other ones that's down in Texas that you can go rent, and you can either bring your own rifle or they'll supply you with one, and they take you up and fly you around the field and you just unload on the hogs.
Yeah.
And it's just, I want to do it so badly.
If it wasn't so cold and it was like we had to stay up all night because it was throughout the night, it was like, and then I had waited till the very end to go last in the group. I let all my employees go before me, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, dude. The sun's getting ready to come up. It's freezing, and they're like, "Okay, let's go pick up everybody's hogs." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I didn't even get to hunt." So we rode around picking up nasty hogs that were like covered in semen, because apparently they just get it all over themselves.
They're fucking nasty.
Oh, it was so gross, dude. It was so gross. Like we had so much hog meat, it was ridiculous. I was like, I didn't want any of it after I smelled all that. I was like, this is disgusting.
And people hear hogs and think, oh, big hairy pigs. No. Like, yeah, that's what they are, but they're
disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they are, but they're, think a pig that's got anger management issues and that's on steroids.
Right.
That's what a hog is.
I gotta take a piss. Be right back.
out of skin. The Brody almost caught us straight from round away on split decision. We treat now like all we got is the moments we in. Always want to keep it real. Lately, I can't tell if niggas really about that shit they saying or they say it just to sell. Ain't worried about no bill. Cause when you building what we build, you know we headed where the bread is. Got the squad up going with me. Subtle flex, I need that check, so fuck a hype beast. Last year was some shit, but now my life been moving light speed. I was down bad, but now we way up where them kites be. Flip that to a movie, I star in same time I'm Spike Lee. Niggas really tight, I turn my life into they pipe dream. She say she wanna sightsee, let's start with what the night brings. Look at my neck bright, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, I'm in that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired, I said what I said, right? I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that west side. My nigga been fired.
Alright, I guess we need to land salty.
We were talking about Kanye, and I just scrolled past a tweet of his.
Dude, did you see
The
it?
Jews wrote Martin Luther
don't
King's
say all this.
speech.
Don't say it out loud, bro.
Let's go there.
Don't say it.
It's crazy.
Like, you'll get me. This might as well demonetize. I'm not that I'm getting any money for it anyway. Like, it is some horrific. That's what I was saying. If it was any other demographic,
That
like
was just
he would
that
be.
one.
Let's check this
like,
area out.
And he gets a pass. Like, they're all like, he's a genius.
The two comments we need you to do go back on Rogan, go on the Rogan show and say this.
Yeah.
Didn't he learn after he was debanked?
I've changed my mind.
I mean,
Forget
he's,
about
I
it.
don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
And for
with
some
him.
reason, he always
I think he
types
does it
in
on
all
to get
caps.
it. He gets attention. So he's driving impressions. So
Oh my
he has you and I talking about it, so you know everybody else is talking about it.
Did you see the one with the t-shirt?
No.
He said, I wanted to make this t-shirt for years. My greatest performance art piece thus far. It's a white t-shirt with a black symbol from 1945. You can guess the symbol from there.
I don't know, but I'm assuming it's not good.
No, it's the main symbol of the bad guys in World War II.
Oh God, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the swastika. You could say that.
He's been going off.
Dude, he's something's wrong with him.
And
They
the
said they're
crazy
talking about
comments
like I
when-
dominate my wife. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Well, I was just about to say something about that. Whenever like Bianca goes out and she's in some crazy clothing, people always comment, I wonder why Kanye's making her do that. And then people don't realize if you look back at her before she knew Kanye, she was dressing the exact same.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about her. I don't even know who she is.
I don't really either. I just know of her from her clothing and pictures.
Dude, I didn't even know he was there. Idiot.
Attention all zeros. The grid is overloaded.
Well, it's 6 o'clock now, so.
Watch the dancing flames on your charred remains.
Why does this dude always type in all caps too?
Because he's a genius.
Apparently.
Yeah. Knows how to use a computer.
Enemy down!
It's like.
Oh my god. Then you're publicly guilty for the rest of your life or until they take down your helicopter in Calabas.
What?
Calabas.
He did not say Kobe.
Yes. Where superheroes go to die. Oh my god.
Enemy is extracting the hex in, would you guess?
Hey, what the?
Hex extraction complete. Updating the drivers. Phosphor Fury arm installed. Configuring drivers.
That one's fucking wild.
Buzzkiller arm installed. Installing drivers. The Phosphor Fury arm installed. You have enough funds to call the drone.
extraction detected in Little Kiev. Get your sorry ass over there before those goddamn assholes decrypt it. Be advised, enemy-initiated Hax extraction in Stork City.
Limb. Teardrop ops outcome unsuccessful.
Warning. Zone overload imminent. Alright, folks, Kobe here with another.
Oh, he rotated on me.
The grid overload is starting faster than you can say you're fucking noble.
Updating drivers. Leaper's legs installed.
Yo, what's up, Blunder?
What a brave little bud.
4 a.m. Really? Yeah, Grandpa. Nah, dude, I got up at 2, dude. I couldn't sleep. So I started like 3:30. Trying to get Davey to get on
he's a
here,
maniac.
dude. He won't get on.
I told you it won't let me install Epic Games Launcher.
Go in and manually remove it from your.
I did. It didn't do it. I hit uninstall and it just pops back up for some reason. And then when I try and reinstall it, it says you need to repair or remove, and then I try and click that,
Oh my
and it does
God.
nothing.
Legs has been lost.
Mine are gone.
This is stupid. Yeah. Well, note to self: don't try to pull your loadout while you're
Health metric increasing.
Let's
Link
check this
pairing
area
with-
out.
jumping
Damn,
off a
your legs
building.
literally fall off.
Enjoy them while they last, because your respawns
Quick order
will
delivery
soon be
inbound.
over.
Blunder, you going to work? Is that what you're doing? He's like, you're up.
Let's
That's
move
right.
there.
Yeah, I got 100
check
viewers
this
on
area out.
Twitter, but I'm sure, like I said, they're 90% of already bots. I don't know. I got like a massive following of OnlyFans that are always liking all my stuff. So
What's up, assholes? In a couple of seconds, we're gonna have an electronic Armageddon unlike anything
Danger.
you have
You've been
ever
detected
seen
by a
in your
cyber lab.
miserable fucking life.
oh, they're like literally holding hands.
I'm afraid to report that the grid overload zone is approaching.
Enemy down.
Squad is done with this one. Require resupply. You are hit. Initiating system shutdown.
I shouldn't have pushed that dude.
Enemy zero
Enemy
sighted.
down.
Alright, then we'll
I need to go to the
good.
gym this morning.
We barred the grid overload. Don't get excited, you're still probably gonna
Redeployment
die
successful.
soon. We call this one cash.
I was in Nashville
before
this
they
week.
come back.
They were protesting there too.
Did you see the leftist Redditor calling for an insurrection?
Insurrection, yeah.
Yeah. Literally, that's what they called it. Like, the ones that were so mad over January 6th are planning a January 6th.
25 zeros
Yes,
left.
because they're allowed to, but nobody else is.
Downloading drivers.
Mm-hmm.
The Ripper arm installed.
Be advised, enemy initiate. Oh shit, we got a grid overload warning. Your safe space is shrinking.
I really need an SMG before I go pushing this.
Stay away from the grid, or say hello to that nice warm place where the good soldiers.
God damn it,
donate
where's
their
my
blood.
arm?
Teammate death detected.
Let's check this area out. Need new legs.
Teammate revival needed ASAP. Teammate killed.
is extracting
Armor
the
fully
hex.
stocked.
Would you guess?
Give me an
Fork City.
SMG.
Installing drivers. The Buzzkiller arm installed. Configuring drivers. The Ripper arm installed.
Grid overload is paused. Don't tell me I'm not merciful.
I really should be chasing this dude.
Prime time for hex extraction just started.
Enemy cyberlimb has revealed your position.
Will overload. 10 seconds. Yeah, stay the fuck away from the shrinking grid, okay?
I know that's gotta be bad. I got bad. Alright, do I got enough to buy? Nope. I ain't got enough.
This one was the last in their squad.
Alright, you thimble-headed gherkins, we've paused the grid overload. Don't get excited though, you're probably still gonna
Vital
die.
signs improving. Armor
Guys,
fully
I'm sorry to
loaded.
interrupt your game, but I'm here with some spectacular news. The loot crate has been resupplied.
Alright, let me get you back.
Alert! Cyberlimb capacitance critically high. Leave the high power zone immediately. Danger. You've been detected by a cyberlimb.
Okay, you pig, in 10 seconds, everything within the grid will be fried like a batch of overcooked
Health metric
bacon.
increasing.
Attention all zeros. Slow your road, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. Take a breath.
Armor plates depleted. Sufficient pellets. Load out truck.
Like cum stains on a whore's panties.
Damn it! Lost my legs!
Vital signs improving.
Temperature IQ, motherfuckers.
Enemy zero sighted.
Oh, if I had plates, I would have had them.
Dead. Grid overload starting faster than you can say chur fucking no.
This dude has no legs and he's running around. Nice.
Extraction 100%. Hex data transfer.
Catch your breath. Shoot on your face. The grid overload zone is on hold.
I really hope there's some legs in there. Nope. No legs for you.
In 10 seconds, everything within the grid will be
Oh, this
fried
guy's
like a
about to
batch
die
of
in the
overcooked
stupidest
bacon.
way ever. Oh my god. Why am I watching this?
Cobra, here's some bad news. The grid is about to have a meltdown worse than Fukushima on steroids.
Please give this guy some legs. Oh, game over.
Failure. These are words you are gonna
Gotta love randoms.
All your friends are now my enemies. Always tell you what to do. Can't keep up with all the bullshit they're throwing your way. Always looking for the easy way.
Just scrolled past a post of a Canadian saying she was on hold with 911 over a small cut on her foot. That's crazy to me.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I posted a picture of her foot with a tissue over it and a little bit of blood on the floor. Being on hold with 911 is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Unless it needs 10 stitches, I'm not going to the hospital.
She may just be baiting you. Or baiting people.
Yeah. My number one go-to is Super Low. Works like charm.
Boys and girls, welcome to the pre-match. This is where you get to try your hand at killing before the match. Make your family proud. Hoorah!
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? A scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel that it will come back. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come
I need more coffee. Crazy how everybody's like sheep. They're like everybody's going to like PlayStation and Xbox because the streamers are going to Xbox and PlayStation. They're all like, "Oh, we got to go get one now." And then Huskers is complaining that he needs somebody to show him how he can make it where he can have a competitive advantage. I guess because he's getting shit on by other PlayStation people. Yeah, it sucks when you don't have your Lamborghini. You're racing kids in go-karts, and then you're like, "Oh, this sucks."
I can never go back.
You're literally having NASCAR in a go-kart race, and then you're like, go ride in the go-kart, and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm just like them." Don't get me wrong, he's got skills, but it does help to have a $20,000 PC.
Even a $2,000. Like anything that plays above 60 FPS and 144 hertz, like.
I'm gonna need you to line up like a bunch of goddamn ducks on parade.
Let's check this area
Jump out of this goddamn.
Oh my gosh, everybody wants to land here. It's such a waste. Fine. We all die real quick. And the rats.
Teardrop bomb initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile 0. Target proximity area is marked on your map. Limb pairing in progress. The skunk paw arm installed. Armor plates at maximum supply. Bonus target activated. Track down and eliminate previous targets.
Enemy down.
position.
Dude, these bouncing friggin' bombers. It's like they just, all they're doing is just spraying with them. Like, doom, 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 doom.
Enemy initiated hacks extraction in Stork City.
You have enough fun. Teammate revival advisable. Teammate killed.
Grid overload warning says your safe space is shrinking.
Downloading drivers. The Javelina arm installed.
Cobra here with another public service announcement. The grid overload is starting faster than you can say it's your fucking noble.
Teammate redeployment successful. Establishing connection. Roadrunner's legs installed. Armor fully loaded.
Hex is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there. Go kill them and take their shit. Enemy down!
Quick order delivery imminent. Teardrop off initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked on your map.
Has not hinted at canceling his potential stream with Kanye due to his recent tweets.
What?
Tyson adds that talking about canceling his stream with Kanye due to his tweets.
Talking about ice?
No, Tyson Ad. Tyson Ad said he's probably gonna cancel his stream with Kanye from his recent tweets.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I would not be streaming much longer if you let Kanye on there.
Bonus target activated. Track down and eliminate previous target's ally.
Everyone's favorite toys.
Oh good, I got a team that actually knows how to play. Holy shit. It makes it so much easier when the team is actually all chasing kills collectively.
Let's move there. Forget about it.
Be advised. For all the room temperature ice, you motherfuckers out there. Please do not let the grid touch you, or you die. Your safe space is getting smaller every
What?
I can't say this on. I'm posting. I just sent it to your Discord. This tweet that I just ran into. It's hilarious.
Hostile X extraction in Stork City. Go steal it for yourselves, you incompetent panty turds. Enemy down! Alright, catch your breath. Shoot somebody in the
Teardrop
face.
off initiated.
Take a moment.
Track down and
Do some
eliminate hostile
meditation.
zero.
The grid
Target
overload
proximity area is marked on your map.
This is your... What a brave little buds. Enemy is extracting the hex in Little Kiev.
Teammate injured. Teammate eliminated by enemy. stuff.
What's that sizzling sound? You hear it? That's the sound of your fucking safe space shrinking.
Hostile cyber limb is tracking you. Taking countermeasures or leaving area is advised. Team
Ain't no way!
Deal with your anxiety. Hostile squad launched Hex extraction in Little Kyiv.
Teammate vitals normalized.
Alright, don't die, man. Don't die. You're last up. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Somebody's gonna die. Fudge.
Lost. You rookie piece of scrap.
Teammate disconnected.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna get some coffee. Alright, did I level up yet? Ooh, I'm at 70. Nice. Alright, we can do flame. Alright, last, and I'll have the battle pass done. I gotta get to, what is it, 80? Yeah. I wonder if it's because I put in the title Doge. I'm gonna try that. Let's see if that does something. I wonder if this works. Save. Yep, it did. Alright, close that. I'll be back.
shit funny.
Just send him in.
Vinny, what's up, baby?
Don't talk to me like we're equals, Chandler. Sit down. You disgust me, you know that?
Hey, I can go, you know, but you wouldn't want that, would you? Because let me guess, what cesspool have you guys found yourselves in this time, huh? You need my expertise to dig you out from. Because we all know, when I get called to the Crystal Kingdom, it's because something's gone horribly awry. Did I say that properly? Anyways, you call my boss, and he calls me.
Nothing's gone awry, Chandler, but yes, there is something sensitive with which we need your help. And I'm not naive. You think I made partner? Made it to the board of the biggest algorithmic trading company on Earth without getting bloody? I just don't wear it like a stained apron like you and that clown for whom you work. There's a way we do things here at Cascadia. We're professionals, and you're not fitting in.
Just spit it out, Vinny. What do you want? Car bomb? Poisoning? Dismemberment?
It's disposal.
Ah, disposal. My favorite. The old Cascadia Medical Research Wing. Losing live patients again? What have you done this time?
It's time sensitive. An ambulance is leaving now, crossing town, going west. Paramedics have mistakenly picked up some of our patients, and we weren't able to intervene at the time. They assumed it was a drug overdose. They don't quite understand what they have on their hands, but once they get to the hospital, they will, and that can't happen. We want no trace of this evidence.
No shit. You know, next time, just call. I don't need to be summoned to the commanding heights. And yeah, for you and the masters of the universe, I'll take care of that little ambulance and its dirty little medtech secrets.
Chandler, don't tell Riggs. I don't need another trigger-happy psycho on this. One is enough.
Oh, I don't tell him everything. Sometimes I like to handle these things all by my very own self. Just sit tight, Vinny. I got you.
We have a major problem with Kevin Chandler and who he reports to. This isn't the first time I've raised the matter. Are you hearing me? We can't let an attack dog like that set loose without constraints. And Riggs is worse. He's too unstable to be involved in the chain of command at these levels. Are you hearing me?
I am always listening to you, Vincent Roberts, in more ways than you can imagine. I am also listening to the rest of the Cascadia board, too, in all the intricate frequencies humans emit.
Chandler has to go. Jordan Riggs has to go. How much longer must they be tolerated?
Until they have served their purpose, Vincent Roberts. Now leave me to solve other problems.
That's right. Come to Papa. Bingo.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh. Yeah, so I don't know when. Let's see. You said 4 days. Is it just another season? Like, I feel like it's taking
No
forever.
idea.
Yeah, it's taking forever for it to. I thought they were going to have the whole game live by now. But like I said, it's probably going to end up being like that Tarkov where it's just the inevitable beta. Or the infinite beta.
Did you look at that tweet I sent you through Discord?
I'm looking right now. Let's see. You sent my messages?
Yeah.
New. Baby. House Republicans. Are you talking about Mr. McBride?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. What is it?
Oh, it's just hilarious. Like, if you read the comments on it.
Oh, it's not. It just took me to the thing. Give me a second.
Not originally a Mr.
Welcome to pre-match.
You're fine. Dude, what the hell? Okay. I'll wait till it's done.
So you don't
Another
embarrass
minute.
yourself.
Kanye West. Okay, here's the. Why be unnecessarily mean? We should always.
Everyone was like, half the comments are pissed off at that, half were like, yeah, that's how it should be. But it made me crack up because that wouldn't have happened the last 4 years, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Kanye one I sent you, that's just Kanye being Kanye.
Mm.
he says he's still supporting Diddy.
Yeah. And he's mad that somebody's calling out black moguls.
Diddy called himself out for recording all that shit.
Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked on your map.
Enemy spotted.
Like, I get the criminal mind, but I don't understand recording all your crimes and keeping them taped.
That's called blackmail.
Squadmate revived.
I mean, yeah, but unless someone finds them that's not you. It's blackmail as long as you have them. If someone else has them, they can blackmail you with it.
I thought it was he had them.
Yeah, but he had videos of him doing all kinds of shit with them, with all kinds of people. Like, he recorded himself committing crimes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was doing it to other people.
Armor fully loaded.
Yeah, he was doing stuff to other people, but he was recording what he was doing with them.
Like, I helped my teammate, and he's busy getting his loadout instead of... Like, I rezzed him. What the...
All objectives completed. Bonus reward granted. Balance. Loadout drone available. Body regeneration 100%.
What a brave little buds. Enemy is extracting the hex.
The hammerhead's legs installed.
Damn,
Hex is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there. Go kill them and take their shit. In about 10 seconds, everything within the grid will be fried like a batch of overcooked bacon. Oh, I'm afraid to report that the grid overload zone is approaching.
Oh, dang it. I just wasted that.
Hostile squad launched hex
Let's
extraction
check this area
in
out.
Little Kiev. What a brave little buds. Enemy is extracting the hex in Little Kiev. Kobe here with an important announcement. Someone has flipped the big red switch and is extracting the hex right now.
Teardrop off initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked on your map. Sufficient funds. Loadout drone available.
Left hostile zeros over there.
We got some new toys inbound. Yes, your personal arsenal is dropping like hellfire from above. Try to grab them fast before you end up as battlefield confetti.
Let's check this area out.
Heads up, you
Danger.
animals.
You've been
The grid's
detected by
about
a
to
cyber limb.
overload. Not even
Teammate
Noah's
assistance
Ark
required.
can save you now. Smell
Teammate
something
eliminated by
burning. Could
enemy.
be your leg. Take a fucking break.
Enemy spotted!
Teammate redeployment successful.
Someone's flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are extracting the hex right now. What a brave little bud. Enemy is extracting the hex in Little
Bonus target
Kiev.
activated. Track down and eliminate previous target's ally. Teammate injured. Teammate death detected.
The grid overload paused. A moment to regroup. Heads up, assholes. Your
Oh my god,
respawn
there's like
lifeline will soon
15 people
go
over here.
away.
Enemy cyber limb has revealed your position. Teammate redeployed. Teammate assistance required. Teammate eliminated.
Hostile zeros over there. Forget it.
Hostile squad launched hex extraction in Little Kiev. Oh shit, we got a grid overload. Your safe space is shrinking. Attention all zeros, the grid overload zone's approaching.
You're bleeding.
What the fudge?
Enemy down.
Be advised. Teammate has returned to the battle. Death detected. Initiating system shutdown.
You know what? One of these teammates go down, I'm like totally not gonna res them. Like this is bullshit. Like I friggin' res y'all.
You have enough funds
Alright.
to call the drone.
You
Regeneration.
redeemed yourself, you bought me back.
Enemy is extracting the hex in Little Kiev. Okay, catch your breath.
Teardrop
Man.
operation. Objective,
The grid
shoot down the
overload
drone
zone
and
is
claim
on.
its cargo. Approximate target's location marked on your map. Armor plates at maximum supply.
Alright, maggots.
Warning, blood
Lost
loss
my
detected.
legs.
Hmm.
For all of you room temperature
Enemy down!
assholes, don't let the grid touch you or you're dead. Got it? Someone's flipped the big red switch and Little grid overload is starting faster than you can say
Sufficient
noble.
balance. Loadout drone available. Body regeneration 100%. Hostile cyber limb is tracking you. Taking countermeasures or leaving area is advised.
Let's check this area out.
What is this dude doing? Oh.
That was embarrassing, huh? Yeah.
I went to the bathroom or something, like mid-game? What the hell? What are you playing right now, Davey?
Nothing. No, I said earlier that I was trying to play Apex, but my finger was giving me a
give me
rough time,
shit,
so.
yeah.
The bad thing about me is if I hurt myself, it's never just a little cut or a little scrape. It's always a bad cut.
Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over. I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone. It's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember, you were made. I try to work.
That's what my pointer finger is looking like. I just sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, damn near cut the side of my finger off.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Alright, info and updates. Now resolved. That's a burning.
The worst thing about it is I can't bend my finger. Because it'll break open. But I mean, it's not the worst. Last summer while we were smoking, I was crouched down by the little electric smoker and turned around to put some more wood in it and touched the side of my arm against it while it was red hot.
Oh yeah.
Worst burn I've ever had. Got a scar on my arm. It was huge. But I was lucky enough to grow up with a mom that was an RN and knew how to take care of myself.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run.
Wonder if CNN's complaining they got kicked out of the Pentagon.
What'd you say?
Said I wonder if CNN's complaining about being kicked out of the Pentagon.
I don't know, but a bunch of congressmen are complaining about being locked outside of the Department of Education.
Oh yeah, they were like trying to get that guy to let him in. That was what's her face? Starts with an M.
Yeah.
Maxine Waters from California. The one who pays her daughter $100,000 a year to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Is going on? This planet's going to hell in a handbasket. Do you see that guy, that Toronto guy who got swatted?
The whole video I'm just now watching right when he said that.
Yeah, just popped up where he's like in his garage.
I'm literally halfway through the video right now.
That's funny, we were both looking at the exact same thing.
That dude has been a menace for a while.
I don't even know who he is.
GTA 6 based a character off of, or a trailer off of him.
Shut
like in the
up.
first trailer that they released, he was like part of it, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's he like getting arrested for?
Who knows?
Teammate injured. Teammate killed. Establishing connection. The Javelina arm installed.
Hex is being extracted in Stork City. Don't just stand there, go kill
Teardrop
them
off
and take their
initiated.
shit.
Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked on your map.
Someone's flipped the big red switch in Little Kiev and are extracting the Hex right now.
Teammate redeployment successful.
Yeah, I did that to you. Sorry. I got 15 XP for it. Oh, what? So Javelina, like the guy was down. I downed him, and then I decided I was going to hit him with some rocket launchers. I wanted to make sure he was dead.
Hostile squad launched Hex extraction in Little Kiev.
Boom, 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 boom.
Grid overload warning.
So the one on the left is the one in GTA 6, the one on the right is the real life dude.
Teammate revival needed. A teammate death detected.
Okay, folks,
GTA 6 hasn't even come out yet.
stay away from the grid.
No, it's from the trailer.
Nice warm.
Speaking of GTA 6, when is that coming out? Isn't it supposed to come out this year? But they're saying that it's probably not going to come out because GTA 5 is still making like $1 billion a day or something crazy.
Yeah, there's no time.
Updating the drivers.
It's like, why would they want to bring in something else when they're already making? And then you got, what's that guy's name?
Just one day ago, confirmed for fall 2025.
What's that guy's name? You got FaZe Banks and that other cat saying that they're going to create like a monetary. Like, I wouldn't invest free money given to me to something they got. Isn't that FaZe Banks guy like a con man? Did he get in trouble for like conning people?
Yeah. He's a notorious scammer. Well, pretty much half of his generation streamers are an influencer.
That's so depressing.
Downloading drivers. Roadrunner's legs installed. Quick order delivery initiated.
How do you think I feel? I'm in that generation. Well, like, whenever people meet me, I'm in between that generation and Gen Z, and like, whereas birthday technically I'm Gen Z, but I was raised with the generation above me. So. I'm glad I was raised the way I am. It's also one of the reasons people think I'm a lot older than I am. I mean, you thought I was a couple years older than I was when you first met me, didn't you, Bullet?
Danger. You've been detected by a cyber limb.
People hate on GTA 6 is taking forever, but then you gotta think about people like me that are Bethesda fans that have been waiting 10 years for a new Fallout.
Oh, you mother. He baited me and he got me. Jeez, boy. GG's. Like, I just don't get GT5. Like, I watched Savage, whatever, literally, and my kid did it too. It was like, he's like, oh, you know, I'm working my way up in the prison. Like, I'm a warden, I gotta watch the guards. And he was doing like 10-hour days, 4 days a week. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, that's because they're playing GTA 5 roleplay servers where you're role-playing it
like, he
as a
literally
character.
was doing a job.
Yeah.
And then Savage was fishing. Like, that was his job. He had to fish to earn money to work his way up. And I'm
Those
like,
guys take it way too far. It's
I'm
literally GTA role-playing servers where you're role-playing a different person and acting like, and it's where GTA is supposed to be do whatever you want whenever you want to whoever you want.
Vital signs improving. You have enough funds to call teammate revival advisable. Teammate eliminated by enemy.
Alright, then we'll head to Durkin.
Installed.
We barred the grid overload. Don't
Enemy zero sighted.
Nice.
Biological functions not detected.
Shutting down.
GTA 5 was released in 2013.
oh my
So,
God, it's 10 years
2013.
old, dude. Older
Yeah.
than that? No. I'm thinking it's 23. We're already in 25. Like, it's friggin' 12 years old. Or at least 11.
And I've been waiting on a new Fallout since, well,
No, they're
we
supposed to
don't
have a new
count Fallout
Fallout come out.
76.
Fallout's supposed to be coming out soon. A new Fallout. They were
Not
talking about
soon, but
yeah, man,
soonish.
like in a week.
I don't count 76 as a Fallout, so that doesn't exist. I've been waiting on a new Fallout since 2015.
Like, I haven't even ever played Fallout. I tried to play one of the older versions, but I was like, this is
If it was 1 or 2, you were just not gonna have any fun because they were completely different games. 1 and 2 were overhead RPGs.
like, what's fun about it? Is it because it's like the story itself you're playing?
The story and the gameplay, it's you're depending on what character you are. So Fallout 3 was where I started, and you were a vault dweller that your vault was ran by a tyrannical overseer, and you escaped after your dad did, and you're searching for your dad throughout the apocalypse, the wasteland, and that's the main story from there. And then once you find him, you're trying to make the wasteland better, get purified water everywhere, and it's the storyline in the world that they've created around it. Yeah, it's completely open world.
So you're like going around trying to survive, basically. Survival game.
Survive and do other things, to explore the world, fight different things.
Was it like a Red Dead Redemption 2, but instead of being cowboys, it's like apocalypse?
Yep.
Same, okay. Like, I like Red Dead Redemption. I like those games.
I've played 120 hours on PC alone.
A Red Dead Redemption?
Well, that's just Steam on Fallout 4. That's just Steam on Fallout 4. On GOG, the different gaming thing, I've played a couple hours, and on PlayStation.
What the hell's a GOG?
It's called GOG. It's Galaxy something games. I can't. It's stupid.
Oh, the GOG?
Yeah.
Yeah, I apparently have that too. Yeah, you get like free games or something, right?
And then I played when I was on PlayStation still. I probably put 600 hours into Fallout 4. I played it through 6 different times.
You know, I should play to win instead of just like chasing kills. Like, just.
I have, oh my god, I have 1,119.5 hours on Arc.
Yeah, I probably don't have nearly as many as that, but I'm sure I do. Got a lot.
Apex.
I'd say Warzone probably the game I got the most hours.
You want to hear my Apex playtime?
What's that?
1,360 hours.
Dude, seriously, Davey? Like, I'm surprised your legs work.
Yeah, I have a sit-stand desk now, so I can raise it and move around when I need to. And that's not even half my playtime on PlayStation. I've played probably 2,000, 3,000 hours of Apex.
Oh my god.
I have 278 hours on Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Hostile cyberlimb is tracking you.
Yeah, I found out Assassin's Creed Odyssey before. I should have maybe called you first. But like, a minimum of like 240 hours just to play the game. Like, I was like, oh, I'll just run through this game and then I'll play Valhalla, and then by March I'll run into play Shadows. No, dude, I'll be playing Odyssey like all this year and probably won't get done with it. Like, what the?
Depends on how much playtime you put into it at night, but yeah.
If I'm streaming 2 hours a night, dude, I'll be doing that for like a year.
Oh yeah, 2 hours a night now. I beat it in probably a month, and I've played probably 5-6 hours a day.
Yeah, they're like a minimum. Somebody told me it was like 40 to 60 hours if you didn't do any side stuff. You just
60 hours, I think, is just the main quest.
Enemy cyberlimb has revealed your position.
And then you add DLCs, side quests, all that. And it's a long game. It's why it's one of my favorites.
This is dumb. I'm gonna die.
If you want to hop into it, Mirage is probably a good place to start. The newest one.
The what?
The newest one, Mirage. The one they released right
before. Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I thought Assassin's Creed, the newest one was Valhalla.
No, Mirage came out after Valhalla.
Really?
Teammate death detected.
Oh well.
Death detected. Initiating system shutdown.
I'm way off then. They should let you like co-op it, like run with 2 people. Know what I mean?
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I believe, had a co-op. One of them had a co-op version, but it just didn't. They didn't. No one really stuck to it, so they got rid of it.
What's your thoughts on this whole like Shadows issue?
I think people are overreacting. Because, yeah, like, they're not portraying him as historical as he was. And people are saying he was a retainer. He wasn't a retainer, he was a samurai. Not a typical samurai. But the fact that people are making such a stink over it, when Assassin's Creed has always taken historical figures and transformed them into their game.
Yeah, and then they're complaining about, like, and it's mostly, like, European or East or Western people complaining. But they're like,
I saw the Japanese people complaining about the dude that was sitting there playing and destroying the temple, and it's like, that's not the gameplay. That was just dude showing off the physics of the game.
Yeah, and they were like, well, nobody was complaining when they were doing it to the Pope or Roman Catholic?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, you're fighting the Pope that has went tyrannical and is trying to take over the world.
It's a game, like, oh
and
my
you
God.
watch him die in the Brotherhood, which is technically the Assassin's Creed 3, but it's not called 3. It's the third game though. But yeah, you see him die in the third game. Like, you literally watch the Pope die, and it's like, oh well, they're taking historical figures and making fun of them. It's like Assassin's Creed has always done. You work with Leonardo da Vinci in Assassin's Creed 2, and he helps you design shit and fucking fight. Like, Assassin's Creed has always been that. It's just people complaining that about this time because it's the black guy.
Why are they talking about, like, Ubisoft gonna go out of business? Like, what's? I mean, their games are like good, bro.
Yeah, and just like any game creator, they have their issues, but it's not. I mean, Bethesda's still in business, and we've seen how their companies or their games have ran the past few years that or the first few years they're active. Like the joke in Bethesda games is it just works.
Let's move there.
Because Todd Tower says it just works, even though it doesn't work. But it just works. But it's just people complaining about shadows because it's a black character. That's all it is, Bolo. And then even in Odyssey, we're traveling with Herodotus and beating up the Pythia. Like, you beat the shit out of the Pythia to get information out of her.
You know the randomest shit, dude.
It's my brain, man. Like I told you,
I would have to
on
smoke
Twitter,
pot if my brain was doing this like constantly.
Even smoking, my brain doesn't stop.
Oh.
Like I know normal people have those periods where their brain's not doing anything, that rest period. My brain doesn't do that. It doesn't shut off. It gets annoying sometimes, but
oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I just died in that. Oh. That's so annoying. Oi. I wonder if it's gonna be nice today. I think it's gonna be like cloudy and rainy. Nashville was like
cloudy
gloomy.
here today. The high will be 43. Skies will be mostly cloudy.
Where are you at again? Aren't you like
Missouri?
Missouri, yeah. Oh yeah, they did get internet, didn't they?
What? Missouri? Yeah, I think early 1900s.
Isn't Missouri the one that butts up to another one and it's like Kansas City?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kansas City
is in Missouri and not in Kansas.
Most of it's in Missouri and just a quarter of it's in Kansas.
Why wouldn't it be Missouri City?
You're telling me, dude. It's confused me my entire life. And then trying to tell people you're from Kansas City, they're like, "Oh, Kansas." No, Kansas.
Oh no, yeah.
We fucking hate Kansas. They drive like shit, Bolo.
Isn't it like it's a river or something that separates the two, right?
Yep, Missouri River.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're driving and you see someone with Kansas plates, you can automatically tell that they're a shit driver. And 90% of the time, it's going to be true.
All my Kansas fans, I don't know Davey. Like, the 3 people that are from Kansas that watch me. I'm joking. I don't have any Kansas friends. Dude, this is like, what is this music? I feel like I'm at the doctor's office.
I actually have a friend that I've met on Apex that was from Kansas City too, Bolo, and we ended up meeting up and hanging out and smoking and shit.
That's so silly.
He's one of my closest friends still, but I met him through Apex, just randoms.
I think you told me that story one time.
I met this one weird dude named Bolo Bravo through this dude Royale chat. That one douchebag.
Super old dude.
I still can't believe the dive he took on his career.
What?
Rara, the dive that dude took on his career, he just fucking...
Like, whatever happened to him? Does he still stream?
I don't know, but he turned into a complete douche.
Dude, he had it made. Like, I must have donated a gazillion dollars to him.
Oh,
and
I
he
know.
went and screwed, but he was like cruel to me. He's like, all right, well, screw you, dude.
Yeah, he started like, once he started getting bigger, he started acting more and more of a douchebag.
Yeah, that's usually what happens to most of them, because they're usually like the nerdiest kids in school that don't get any attention, and then now they become like somewhat popular, so then they don't know how to act.
Yeah. It's just like the jocks in high school that never went anywhere, so they became a cop so they can torture people.
Yeah.
Same idea.
I support cops. I don't know what Davey's talking about.
Oh, I support most law enforcement. It's just the bad apples ruin a lot of things.
Ruin the whole batch.
Yeah, it's one of those jobs. It's like a pilot. You can't have a pilot that decides he doesn't want to do his job right one day, that he's having a bad day and just decides to half-ass his job. That can't happen. There's a couple jobs in the world I believe that we can't have bad actors in, and police and pilots are one of those. Like,
you ever see that movie with Denzel Washington where he's a pilot and he like lands the plane upside down or some shit?
No, sounds interesting though.
Dude, yeah, so he's like a pilot who has like a substance abuse problem. You need to pull it up. It's a good movie. And then he gets like, it's almost like it was right after, that was a guy Sully, whoever landed that plane in the Hudson.
Yeah,
like,
Scully.
Yeah, right after that movie came out, and it was like the guy was having hearings and all, and they were like, he saved the people on the plane, but he was intoxicated when he did it, and so they were like, he's a hero, but he's getting in trouble, almost like the damn story of America. It's like you get in trouble for doing the right stuff, but I guess because he was up all night drinking, and they're saying, well, he wouldn't have been. Never mind, just watch the movie.
All right.
I can't remember the name of it.
But could you imagine that you're on a flight and the pilot goes over the intercoms? Well, I normally land the plane about right, perfectly, 100% of the time. But today I'm just not feeling it. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Today I'm a little angry.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that shit's happening. I mean, you got pilots that are. I don't know.
Let's move there.
I was supposed to go to the Grand Canyon, but my sister's like, her and her husband are like, oh no, the planes keep falling out of the sky. And I'm like, do you know how many planes are flying each day? And now they're ruining the damn vacation because they don't want to fly.
Just link them to a parachute from an online shop and tell them to pack it on their carry-on.
Oh yeah. I heard a good saying. It goes, give a man a free flight and he flies for a day. Throw a man from an airplane and he flies forever, or his entire he flies his entire life. You saw it on Twitter.
Exactly what you're talking about. It was throw a commie or give a commie a flight and he'll fly for a day. Throw a commie out of the helicopter and he'll fly for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's some like philosophical shit right there, dude.
Mm-hmm. I saw a T-shirt on Twitter yesterday right after that, and it was very similar, but it was a picture of a dude throwing a commie out of a helicopter with his hands tied behind his back.
Did you see the picture of the Native American that he's wearing?
The Caucasians.
Yeah, and he's like, "Does this offend you?" I guess you saw it because I commented. I was like, "No, I think that's hilarious. I want that shirt."
That thing was years ago. It happened when the Washington Redskins changed their name to the Commanders, and he posted that.
And like nobody was complaining about that mascot.
No. I mean, for one, even if they were complaining about the mascot, change the mascot, but the name didn't need to go because the Redskins referred to
a warrior,
the football.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a warrior in Native American.
That too. But also, Redskin could fucking mean the football, like you're throwing around a red skin, like. But either way, it wasn't offensive. It wasn't meant to be a fucking dig at them. And that was like them trying to come after the Chiefs a couple years ago for their name.
Like
and stuff.
who's like coming up with it? Like who are these people? Like I seriously think it's CCP in Russia that sits there and just to have us fighting and arguing all the time.
It's also retarded journalists that think they could pop up with a nice story of just fucking throw that out
clicks.
There. Yeah, because last Super Bowl with the Chiefs, there was that kid that was. It turned out that he was Native American, but he had the white and red face paint on and the headdress. And someone took a picture from the left side and it was just black. So they're like, "What? Is it okay for him to wear blackface?"
What?
And they tried to make it seem like he was wearing white or blackface by having face paint for a sports event.
So silly.
Yeah, that journalist got so hated on for that.
I like Dave Chappelle, man. He literally.
Oh, he's amazing. He doesn't give a fuck.
No, that's a genius. You want to talk about Kanye West? That guy's a genius. Like Dave Chappelle, like his mind is like. I've seen him a couple times in I was gonna say concert, but what do you call it? Live shows.
Yeah, live show.
Danger. You've been detected by a sniper.
I saw Steve-O a few months back.
Steve-O had a comedy show. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what that was like.
He's been a stand-up for a few years now. It was fucking. I couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. Another fucking hilarious one to listen to is Cat Williams.
Oh, dude, you see him cooking that dude in Arizona on that? I posted it.
I might have, but dude, he's another one that could be considered a genius. He's just amazing. You remember a few years ago when he got in a fight with that teenager?
Who? Cat Williams?
Yeah.
He got in a fight with a teenager?
A few years ago, he was
That's
like,
not good.
he was in like a ghetto area, and he was hanging out with the kids doing something, and kids started fucking with him, and he got pissed and started fucking back, and they got in a fight.
But you haven't seen the video of him roasting the Mexican guy that was like basically being completely rude and heckling? And
I probably have.
It just came out. Like, go pull up my Twitter. I posted it, reposted it, and it was like, he was like, the guy
just
was
scroll
like,
through your Twitter like you don't post 1,000 things a day.
I mean, come on. I mean, just keep up with me. No, I've got I'm trying to get the impressions up, and I'm up to like 600 and something thousand. Let me look. What was I at? You have to get 5 million impressions to get paid on Twitter. It's crazy. But right now I'm at analytics 3 months, 625,000, which not even close. But my engagement rate has went up 40,000%. My impressions is 41,000% up. Replies are 49,000% up.
I've gotten mine up quite a bit because I've just been fucking with people on
Twitter. Oh yeah, if you just respond and then just ask silly questions you already know the answer to.
Yeah.
Like ask like dumb questions like, who's Kanye? And then just have them all like just lambasted you, like you insulted them. All right, I'm pissed.
Like this one the other day, this person was trying to tell. He said white Americans are the stupidest people in the world, and I googled it and posted that Nepal has the lowest average IQ of 42, and he's just like, well, okay, so there's other places where people are stupider, but that wasn't my point. And I posted a graphic. Posted a graphic showing the US's average IQ, and he still was like, oh, well, I don't see what that means. It's like, you just gotta reply to Common Sense on Twitter to get a bunch of comics. As long as you have common sense, everyone's mad at you.
Initiated. Objective, locate and hack the terminal.
Already, like, it's seriously annoying, like, abandoned player. It's like they're putting in bots or something, and then just to fill the squad, and then, which isn't true, because usually if you have a 3 series, it'll boot you, and then you can get back in the game.
Going off on this dude.
Hack the terminal.
Who is?
This video of Cat Williams.
Oh yeah, did you see it?
I'm watching it now.
I'm surprised Cat Williams didn't go America.
He did. He started chanting USA for a second. He said, dude said, this is Mexico. He said, this isn't Mexico. This used to be Mexico. This is Arizona now.
Armor fully loaded.
What I don't understand is like they're like showing the flag and all that, and then they're like, okay, do you want to go back? And they're like, no. Like, I don't understand what. I'm confused.
Like I said, America is the only country in the world where people that hate it refuse to leave.
Yeah. Like, this place sucks, but I don't want to leave because it's awesome. Because they let me say it sucks. What?
For all the room temperature.
Or the people that there's been people on Twitter or just online in the past recently that's been differentiating between socialism and communism. It's like, okay, yeah, there is a difference, but it's not that great of a difference. I'm still gonna call you a communist.
One is the precursor for the next one.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the people saying that we don't know if communism worked because it's never really been implemented truly. It's like, well, that's a
that should be a sign that it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Exactly.
If it can't be implemented. The thing
if
about
you can't implement the policy, it doesn't work.
It sounds great, but like we talked about earlier, human nature is greed. Like, if you had no greed and humans were didn't want power, then yeah,
we wouldn't be human.
Yeah, it might work, but the fact that people are going to want power, want to be in charge, want to take over stuff, and then want to be like better than the other, like human nature, it's not going to work.
I mean, if you look at Marxism, like the precursor of communism, Karl Marx, the inventor of it, he is buried in a private cemetery that you have to pay to go visit. The founder of the guy that says people should have everything spread evenly, you have to go pay to see his gravesite.
Well, I mean, that's not. I mean, him though. That's capitalists trying to make money off of it.
No, it was
He didn't say.
It was his best friend and his. It was his best friend and his like wife that agreed on like, yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted to be buried here, and like where people have to pay to see him. But it's just funny, like when you say the founder of the communist ideals that say everything should be fucking spread evenly to everyone, can't even be buried in a free spot so his followers can fucking show their respect. It's like, well, not very popular to his own belief.
Enemy down! Reward granted. Bonus target activated. Track down and eliminate previous target's ally.
That guy was so lucky that I didn't come down on top of him. That he was able to get that shot off. Did you see the Cat Williams on mine?
Yeah, that's the one I was watching.
Yeah. So make sure you comment and like, because then it'll generate more engagement.
Regeneration complete.
What's cool about Twitter, like all those posts I put out, like they keep on like generating when you're not there. Like,
yeah.
Like I got people liking stuff that I posted like a week or two ago.
Smell that? Yeah, could be your legs. Stay the fuck away from the shrinking grid.
Like this engagement post. Choose your preferred magazine style, single stack or double stack. That's not even a question. Like, that's just for farming impressions.
Did I
Who
post
wants a
that?
single stack? No, I just scrolled past it. But choose your preferred magazine style. Who chooses single stack over a double stack mag?
What the hell is a double stack mag?
It's when so like if
when you
take a
have two
Glock or
different
something like that.
Oh, magazine. I thought you meant like
yeah.
like a magazine, like read. Like, huh?
On hold. Take a breath while you still can.
Updating the drivers.
But since people are being able to be paid on Twitter, there's so many posts that are just brainless impression farming posts.
Installing drivers. The Ripper arm installed. Low teammate assistance required. restored. Configuring drivers. The paralyzer on install.
For all of you room temperature IQ assholes, don't let the grid touch you or you're dead. Got it? Stay away from the grid or say hello to that nice warm place where the good soldiers go when they die violently.
So they have these things called the thumpers, and they're like, it's like dropping,
Stay alert. You being tagged by a hostile cyber limb.
like, I don't know, missiles on top of your head. And if you take them, and there's like one area where the people are always using the hex extractor,
Sufficient balance.
they just
Loadout
keep
drone
peppering it.
available.
Speaking of missiles on top of your head, though, did you see the ISIS one that Trump ordered?
Yeah.
Amazing already. He just posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
Along with the video of it getting bombed. I love it.
He's like, wherever you're at. He's like such a dick.
Have you seen the explosionless missiles we have that are the bladed ones?
Oh yeah, that are precision. Like can go in the car and kill the passenger. Yeah, those.
Yeah, I love that thing. We're like, yeah, so we want the missile to be deadly, but not overly deadly. Yeah, let's just strap 6 katanas to it.
Cyber limb has revealed their position.
I love the shit we come up for weapons.
Grid overload warning says your safe space is shrinking.
And then our, did you see the warship test firing the laser cannon?
The what?
Yeah, the fucking laser weapon that the warship test fired.
Oh, you're on my team. Sorry.
Let's check this area out. Let's move there.
Teammate eliminated by enemy.
What a brave little buds. Enemy is exploding low, you spineless
Redeployment
shit.
terminal
The grid is
location
on hold.
tagged.
This is a good time for you to do some of those
Stay
breathing
alert.
exercises.
You've being tagged by a
Deal with
hostile
your
cyber
anxiety.
limb.
Redeployment terminal location
Right, it's now
tagged.
time for another of our loadout
Vital
delivery
signs
promotions. Remember, first
Redeployment
come,
terminal
first
location
served.
tagged.
Hurry.
Teammate redeployed.
Not even Noah's Ark can save you animals now.
Yo, hey, love your content. I can help you hit 100,000 followers. Yeah, I bet you can. I appreciate it.
Over here, some bad news.
Danger.
The grid
You've been
is
detected by a
about to
cyber
have a
limb.
meltdown worse than Fukushima on steroids.
Dude, these people are landmining everything, bro.
Your team
Enemy
has
down.
eliminated the last enemy in their squad.
He posted about looking through all of Biden's admin gun control legislative and taking a look at those and destroying those. That would be nice.
Hey, who?
Trump posted about taking a look at all the gun control acts that Biden passed during his
I
run.
mean, I think the biggest one is going from paper straws to plastic.
I seen that one.
Failure.
I've never once seen a paper straw in my life, luckily.
You haven't? Oh my god, they're
Nope.
horrible, dude. They're just like you can't even get through the whole drink without it falling apart. And it's like you're sipping through a friggin' paper straw. It's ridiculous. Soggy.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, we have not had those here.
Don't get me wrong, there are some good quality ones out there. Like I think Chipotle had gotten them where they were like literally covered in wax where they're functional, but there's some that are like, oh my god.
Take 2 drinks and it's falling apart.
Oh, yeah. What they confirmed? Did they confirm a couple people? Robert Kennedy got confirmed. Gabby got confirmed. I think who was the Attorney General got confirmed.
Unfortunately, Pam Bondi got confirmed.
What's wrong with her?
She is, throughout her career, she has been horribly anti-2A.
What is anti-2A?
Anti to the Second Amendment. She's been against the Second Amendment and gun rights for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna have any control over that. She's just prosecuting people, right?
Well, that's the person that Trump has looking at Biden's gun control legislation.
Oh,
but
okay.
hopefully she's learned her lesson and is not gonna fuck with the American people's rights.
Promote your stream and Kick. Let's talk. Add me on your Discord.
Personally, I do personally on gun control. I think all gun laws are infringements, and even I will go as far as saying like felon in possession, because if they're not safe enough to be out on the street with their rights, they shouldn't be out on the street. Like if they're not sane enough to carry a gun after they get out of prison, they shouldn't be able to be out of prison if they're not that safe.
All right. I think the day hasn't even started yet, and we got 13,000 impressions on Twitter.
Ah, that makes me sad. It's a new Toyota truck that we can't buy in the U.S.
Helix.
Yeah, well,
Helix.
the Hilux, and then this one, I can't remember what the name of this one is.
You know what? You know the story behind that, right? It was because of
the
chickens.
crash for clunkers.
No, the chickens.
Okay.
What? Yeah, go pull up. You need to go watch. His name is the Fat Electrician. He has some of the best.
Watch his videos.
Yeah. He's got it.
You know, I'm actually a premium member. I'm a Pepperbox member.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You should go to.
I am a Pepperbox subscriber.
So go to. He has one episode where he's discussing why he can't get the damn Helix. Or Helix. Or
I think
whatever.
I've seen it.
And it has to do with chickens or something. Where it was a trade war we were having, and then they banned our chickens, so we banned their car. And he's like, "This is horseshit." Because apparently, they've used them overseas, and they're amazing vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason all of ISIS uses them for their technicals. They throw a fucking Dishka in the back. A technical vehicle. They turn it into a basically a mobile gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, they take a pickup truck, throw a Dishka or an M2 Browning on the back of it, and now it's a moving gun. And they call them technicals. But yeah, there's a reason they're the most popular pickup truck in the Middle East for strapping machine guns onto it. They just fucking run.
Isn't it the same one? Have you ever seen the movie Romance in the Stone?
No.
I think it's the same truck that they had. Let me look it up. I'll tell you.
Are you, do you subscribe to Pepperbox?
No. I stopped subscribing to all these people's channels. As far as monetary.
Pepperbox is the only one I'll subscribe to.
I mean, if they're donating to the military, then yeah, I'll subscribe.
Well, what this is all the guys from Fat Electrician to Brandon Herrera, the Upsub guys, all those.
I've watched the other ones, and I don't like them as much. I feel like definitely Fat Electrician, but the other ones I've tried watching, I'm like, I just don't. He's just funny, man.
Yeah. Another one that's great is Habitual Line Crosser. He does videos similar to the Fat Electrician, but he does it. He overlays himself on a map and does all the voices of the different countries. It's hilarious. But yeah, Pepperbox is all their channel, all that group's channels.
Together. Yeah, they were getting gypped
all ad free. Yeah, they were. Yeah, YouTube and everyone else was screwing them out. And
plus, YouTube penalizes you if you're talking about anything that's patriotic or guns.
Yeah.
But if you talk about CCP being awesome, then yeah, they're communist shit though. And you know why? Because YouTube, you see who their advertiser is? Temu.
Yeah.
It was Temu and TikTok. It was not TikTok anymore because TikTok obviously is not going to spend money on advertisement. But
Well, until someone in the U.S. buys it, which I'm sure is about.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Let's talk about this. Why am I going to give you billions of dollars where you can just go and do the exact same app again and put it over here? Instead of doing that, save the $100 billion, create your own app. Hell, you can even fucking call it TikTok and make it red, white, and blue and let them see you going, that's intellectual property theft. And then all you got to do is go fuck yourself. I thought we could steal. You said it's cool. Like, have an exact same app, same algorithm. I mean, same thing. Spot on. And then for a fraction of the cost, man. Like, why would you even do it?
Have you seen China's J-35 jet?
Yeah, that's such horse shit. Such horse shit.
Just steal all of our shit and make it slightly worse.
Yeah, just put a J. And it's all dual engines. They can't, because their engines suck so bad, they can't do a single engine to get the same output.
Yeah.
Now that I've talked, we just said all this, and this video is definitely not getting shown to anyone. Because I swear Google had, and they said they Google literally, because Google owns YouTube, Google has like a whole shit ton of people from China in their damn running their company.
Yeah. It was similar to the fact that a couple of weeks ago I got called. I was told I was a supporter of treason because I was saying that what was his name? The guy that Snowden, Edward Snowden. I was saying that he was a patriot and not a traitor because he leaked that the NSA was spying on Americans. And I was told I was unpatriotic and that I was supporting a traitor because of it. And I was like,
I think it's because not that part, the part where he exposed the people that were, he put like military people in harm's way because he put out their personal information. I think that's what people are upset about.
yeah, that's a part of it, but a large part of it was he's so hated because, like, the reason he's so hated by the U.S. government is because he exposed them spying on us. Like, that's the only reason he's still on the run. Cause, like, but I mean, I think it's good that we fucking knew that the NSA was sitting there recording all of our fucking communications and listening to everything. I mean, they still are. Let's not joke around.
I mean, ever since the Patriot Act, they're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
legally allowed to do that.
It's ridiculous, but I mean, what can I say? I just hope my FBI or my ATF or FBI agent, whoever's monitoring this, has a good laugh at my shit, because I know I have one. I know I have a file somewhere.
I think everybody has a file.
I would just love to see the dude's reaction sitting there watching what I look up on my computer. I would love to see the look on their faces.
Porn. They're gonna be like, what the hell?
No, I'm into giantesses, not midgets. I go the other way.
I like mutantly large people.
Death by snoo snoo.
That's just so stupid.
No, but the shit I've looked up on my computer and like the crazy extremes I went from one end to the other, I'm sure I've had someone look into my history once or twice. This dude's going from Pornhub to weed sites to gun sites. I don't know what he's doing.
Or say hello to that nice warm place where the good soldiers go when they die violently.
He's getting high, watching porn, and playing with his gun.
Exactly. There was actually a guy a couple months ago that got he got his charge thrown out of lying on his 4473 while being a medical marijuana user, because the language in it says if you're an unlawful user of illicit substances, and he believed that he was a lawful user because it was medically legal. He got thrown out of court.
Oh, because he thought he was legal?
Because in the words of the statute, because it was medically legal, and he didn't understand that it wasn't federally legal, that even though it was state legal, that it was still a federal crime to be using weed while having a gun, and he got thrown out of court.
That's illegal? I didn't even know it was illegal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Same as if you're in a bar and drinking,
Oh,
you're not
okay.
supposed to be concealed carrying. It's the same kind of thing, but since weed's still illegal on a federal level, they act like it's worse than drinking. But it's just like that post you interacted with the other day where like 18 to 20-year-olds are getting their gun rights back for handguns, and people were complaining about it, and like, well, what do you mean I'm 18 and when I can enlist in the military and vote and pay my taxes, but I can't smoke, drink, or do a handgun until I'm 21? I'm like, that makes no sense.
I eliminated 2 of those dudes and only got credit for 1. What?
The smoking one really fucked with me below because right before I turned 18 and was 17, they changed the law from 18 to 21. So I was getting ready to be like, okay, I can finally buy my stuff, and then, oh, it's 21 now.
Is it
now you have to wait another.
in Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh,
Regeneration complete.
But yeah, the smoking age from 18 to 21.
Like
I was
cigarettes
about to,
or pot?
Yeah, all. Any smoking, like you have to be 21.
Smoke
But yeah, I was.
cigarettes? No.
Yeah. Yep, you have to be 18 or you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
What's the reason behind that?
No idea. But right before I was about to turn 18, they changed it to 21, and I was pissed.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Teammate assistance, teammate death detected.
I mean, I get like maybe pot or drinking, but I still don't agree with it. But
it's also like them trying to ban like flavored vapes because they appeal to kids. It's like, motherfucker, I love smoking my fruity ass vape. Like, it tastes good.
they banned flavored.
They were trying to ban flavored vapes. They've done it in a couple countries because it appeals to younger kids. Because like, okay, so like a sour apple vape juice is supposed to appeal to a kid rather than an adult. Fuck it, I love sour apple. Like, what do you mean? Like, why does a flavored thing just have to be a kid's thing? I don't know. People make up the stupidest reasons to.
Armor fully loaded.
So what is that green cloud that pops up almost every time you're getting shot at?
What do you mean?
Like, I've been watching you, and sometimes there's a green cloud that pops up and starts damaging you while they're shooting at you.
They can shoot gas at you, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
Enemy zero sighted.
About to get off of here. I'm getting at that point where I'm not even really paying attention. Oh man. There's like 105 people on Twitter supposedly watching me. Or on Twitch. Or no, Twitter.
Wounded teammate detect. Teammate
I wonder if that does anything. If you have
No
that many.
idea.
Yeah, like a...
I forget that you
This
can even
mother just
go live on
suicide himself. Oh, you can promote your thing? Not gonna do that. Yeah, it says 101 people watching, 386 views total. Alright, it's 8. I'm thinking I'm gonna hop off. Davey,
alright.
Have a great day. Or go to bed,
Yep.
whatever you're gonna do.
I'm probably gonna stay up.
Alright, brother. Peace.
Alright, later.
Alright, guys. This is early morning off the grid. Overall synopsis is, yeah, you're probably going to want to get on anywhere between 6 to 7 in the morning. 3 o'clock, there's still demons apparently in the morning. 3 to 4. And it's hard to play with randoms. Just saying. Well, this is Off the Grid. I'm Bull Bravo Sierra. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. Like the video. Comment down below. If you're so kind, make sure you share. Blah, blah, blah. Have a great